And now, presenting from across the pond, it's the Squared Circle Relics Podcast.
Hello and welcome along to episode 92 of the Squared Circle Relics Podcast, and it is a brand new year. Boys, Happy New Year.
Happy Yay, New Year. 2026, motherfuckers. Yay. We made it.
Still feels the same, still loads of shit going on, but it's another year.
Yeah, I did say to Americans, I said the 2026 feels exactly the same, just with added fireworks.
Basically.
Still shit, but with added fireworks. Did you get a lot of fireworks?
I mean, not here. Eve? No?
We got quite a few here, yeah.
I think they're saying it feels like Baghdad is a bit dated now. It feels like Kyiv? I don't know. Is that the new saying? It feels like
anywhere, I think, unfortunately.
But yeah, it was... The skies were illuminated. It feels like they were trying to blow up the sky. It felt like midnight.
Did you watch any of the different countries trying to do because apparently Rio had the world record for most fireworks last year, and every country now doing a bit of a pissing match about who can have the most fireworks.
Oh, did you see London?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh my God, I thought literally the missus and I both said it because we both stayed out. I didn't feel like staying out because I was so tired, but. That last barrage that they did, it was insane.
Someone dropped the button.
Yeah, it was bad.
And I know Abu Dhabi, they did a 2,000 kilo firework, and it's the largest firework ever launched. That's Jesus Christ, like a bomb going.
Did you see there was one? It was on BBC News, and they had the camera pointed at the wrong part, so it didn't record any of the fireworks. Oh, no. I can't remember. I think it was China somewhere. But
did you get any last night? Because I had some last night.
I did hear a few last night. Yeah,
11:45. It was.
What was that? Why
they were going off? I don't know, mate. I was just sitting in bed, just what are you doing? But I don't know.
I didn't realise the Scots get another bank holiday. They got today off and all. They love a bit of Hogmanay being dragged out into the weekend, don't they?
They're like a bagpipe and an extra day off. It's their jam.
They love it.
It's their jam. They love it.
Well, it does feel like a long time since we last, but I think it's probably 3.5 weeks probably since we last had a catch up together. So
yeah, it's been we had Christmas and New Year, haven't we?
Yeah.
So it's been a while. It has been a while. I can now report that the kid doesn't like watching wrestling still, but he does. The reason I'm really tired tonight actually is because outside of the sleeping, he likes to have a wrestle before he goes to bed. So he loves a super power bomb. Sidewalk slam is one of his favourites as well. Sidewalk slam, daddy.
F5s are good.
F5.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Well, no, AA. I do an attitude of just over the head, cradle his neck as it's going down. Try not to snap it on the way down. Loves a rock bottom. Always finish off with a rock bottom.
Choke slams are good.
Choke slam, yeah.
Buy the t-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, not by the Molly double hander.
Yeah. Doing some suplexes with him tonight as well, and he's now started to sell as well, which is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm very happy. 4-year-old selling.
There's not enough selling going on in wrestling today.
No. Bed wrestling.
Teach them young.
It's not.
Mattress wrestling.
Is that not the benefit of having boys? You can because when you're a kid, you had your wrestling buddies. Now you've got actual people who can sell for you rather than you imagining them selling.
There's a fine line. There's a fine line though with it going too far, especially when you've got two of them. Do you know what I mean? You have to really tread that line of all right, people are getting annoyed now.
Yeah.
Big boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no barbershop windows. That's too thin.
I did try to do a white noise on him tonight, but he wouldn't let me put my arm around the back of his head. You've got to do it the other way round.
Yeah.
I thought I'd give it a try. And he was like, "No, Daddy, no." I was like, "Okay, it's fine."
You need to move on to like ankle locks and
I was just about to say I was doing the figure 4 leg lock to Lou recently. Yeah, get him in that.
Yeah, that's the next
Walls
step.
of Jericho.
Yeah, that's a good one. Not the crossface. Don't be doing that.
Yeah, no, it's too far.
That's a band move.
Did you see that TikTok? Did you see that TikTok thing? I know this is going to be a bit great. Like, there was a girl on it said, "Don't ever date a wrestling fan." My boyfriend said, "Do you want to see my finisher?" And she goes, "Right, I'm getting ready. I'm getting my face ready." And then he put me in the Walls of Jericho.
Double leg takedown first.
Amazing, isn't it?
Knee in the back.
Oh wow! Never. I can imagine someone doing that though. You know what I mean? Not me personally, but I can imagine someone doing that. It's amazing.
Oh dear.
Good times.
Oh, we're on a tangent, don't we? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Let's go.
What did Father Christmas bring you, boys? What did you get for Christmas?
Not a lot.
I got some new sunglasses. I need some new sunglasses. And I got... Oh, do you want me to go and get it? I'll go and get it. I haven't shown you it. I'll go get it.
Okay.
Take me a second. Chris, you say what you got.
I didn't get... I got old man stuff. I got slippers.
Nothing wrong with that. Everyone needs slippers.
I asked for slippers, to be fair, because my other ones were falling apart. I got a Cambridge shirt. That was...
I could say you got a new shirt on, yeah. Nice away kit.
Sleeve, black away kit. What about you, Jamie?
I got a Pizza Planet t-shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and pajamas. So yeah, happy days, mate.
Boom. Any cards? I don't think I got any cards.
No, I didn't get any cards.
Other than ones I bought for myself.
Yeah, I mean, I spent way too much for myself in the end. But Mum bought me the Lego Game Boy, which I was pleased with. Because it's actually actual full size. Yeah, so when it's actually done in hand, it actually feels so good. And the buttons actually, it's great. But I saw on Etsy you can actually buy custom cartridges. So I was going to buy like Pokemon Yellow and maybe frame it with like the different cards around it or something.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, really cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it really. But yeah, Pizza Planet t-shirt, I was like, I'm well happy with that.
Yeah, no, I just focus on making sure everyone else has got what they need. Do you know what I mean? I'm like an afterthought and I don't even ask for anything other than slippers and things. But yeah. What's Dave got?
So
he came in with something.
I did. I got... Oh, God, my camera.
Monopoly.
Oh, Monopoly. 90 years. It is... You know the tokens that you get? So you're a
symbol and all that.
Yeah, they've just brought out Hot Wheels of the car.
Have they really?
Lou got it.
I got a
the post box.
Yeah, wow. Limited to 5,000. Sold out now as well. But yeah, it came in a little box.
That's really sweet.
Yeah. So it's the only thing really I wanted for Christmas because I love Monopoly. I love playing Monopoly. But yeah, I just thought they always get rid of the ones that I like. They always make the ones I like redundant. So I'm like, I can now play with one that'll always be my one on the board. So there you go. That's pretty cool.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Be nicer if I was actually a postman. I can't imagine postmen would want to play it though, because it's like I'll do my job and the game on bloody pillar box as well. It would have been better if they did a golden one, like it was, because they spray painted them all gold, didn't they, for the Olympics and stuff?
Yeah,
quite cool. But yeah, I thought that was quite niche, very unique thing to have. So yeah, there you go.
Nice. You're going to start trying to collect the others?
No, not really. I like this one. Feels like a proper premium one that they've done. You know what I mean? Like the thing is, there are so many because on a lot of the bespoke games that they do, you get a full different set of it.
Yeah, like we played the Mario one. We played it at Christmas, and it's all like the shell and the star and stuff like that. I
got the WWE one when I'm always the microphone and stuff like that. But
I didn't know they had a WWE one. That's really cool.
Yeah, they got WWE one. I think my missus lost me once by landing on my Undertaker that had all the houses on it.
So is that what the roster is? It's like all roster spots.
Yeah, it was all rostered ones. Yeah, like CM Punk on there and stuff like that. It was probably like 2012, I think it was.
Who's in the old Kent Road cheap jobber spot?
I can't It's been a while since I played it.
Sin Cara.
Yeah, something like that. I think.
Sounds about the right era.
Yeah, Yoshi Tatsu or something like that. Anyway, let's get on.
Let's go on. Let's go on with it. So, really quickly then, Raw, SmackDown. Have you been watching any WWE over Christmas? A bit more free time. Have you been watching anything at all?
No. I'll say no, because do you know what it was for me? With WWE, they pre-recorded everything, didn't they?
It's all out there, wasn't it?
I found out on the day it was pre-recorded that Carmelo Hayes won the US title, and I was just like, well, do I need to watch it? I didn't really feel like I did.
You Tony Schiavone'd it, didn't you? You knew the results pre-taped.
Yeah, so don't bother turning over.
No, that's right.
But you guys,
it's just been like, me and Jamie have been dart. We've got dartitis. It's just been full on darts every day, isn't it? Like it's quite funny. I played this game with my boy. It's like, can Daddy watch the darts? No. After Night Garden, Night Garden. So that means I'm missing the afternoon
10
session.
to 7.
So I then have to go up and watch it on my iPad, sneak away and watch a bit of it on the iPad, and then I get the TV back in the evening and go watch it. But it's been brilliant. It's been the best year of darts. I think every year it gets better and better and better. And since the Luke Littler revamp, I just think it's gone from strength to strength. And I think it's even though Luke Littler is obviously very much the favourite, I still think it can go either way. It takes someone to have a bad night and someone to have a good night, and the results can be very different.
Last night.
Well, I don't think you thought Humphries would lose like that yesterday. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's really interesting as well. Like seeing I say the youngsters coming through, but there is definitely a changing of the guard, and it's like you see like Van Gerwen, like throughout the year he's been a bit shaky, but to see him really struggle against like the different pace coming through, and like people like Van Veen, like how quickly like all those games went through yesterday. They said like they've done like set 2 in like 4 minutes, like Humphries and Van Veen yesterday. You think, Jesus Christ, like it's so quick.
Well, the thing is, like, I can't like Van Veen. I can't like him because he just reminds me of Will from The Inbetweeners. He's a briefcase wanker. He's just got that briefcase wanker look about him the whole time, and I'm just like, I can't like you. I want to, I just can't. So, but yeah, the biggest talking point's been the Luke Littler meltdown, the heel turn
for life.
He should massive when he didn't walk out to Hogan, Voodoo is a Voodoo Child.
Voodoo Child, yeah.
Voodoo Child, and then it not with black and white. He should have just got someone to do a black and white version of it. Come out with a bandana like the Hogan bandana,
air
guitar down, and spray painted the trophy as he walked past it. It would have been hilarious if he would have healed that up. It would have been hilarious. Like darts would have gone into a new stratosphere. Him becoming heel Hollywood Littler. It would have been the best thing ever that's happened. And he's a wrestling fan, so he should have known to do it. You know what I mean?
It blows my mind. I know you obviously maybe don't want to lean on it too much, but like Wayne Mardell was unconscious. I know he's such a showman. You think, yeah, but he could have done something with this. And the crowd has always got wrestling fans in it. Like it wouldn't have gone over people's head. No. Like you could have just done a one-off and had it as the intro, then gone into green light, red light. You know?
I just think that should have been his new persona for a while. I think. Because I think the crowd would have loved it as well. Yeah. Like, it all would have been forgotten. The worst thing about it is that it detracted from how good he's been. I mean, he's been really, really good. He's a shoo-in to win it again this year. And that 30 seconds has kind of just been what everyone's concentrated on the last week. So
yeah.
It's a bit of a shame for darts, to be honest, really, because it's been so good this year. But... I still think Littler will win it, and I think what happened this week will probably be forgotten about in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, I mean, what's your prediction for... I mean, we're recording this on Friday, so we've got the semis on tonight at the moment. Mm-hmm. What's your predictions for tonight and the final?
I think Littler will beat Searle, obviously. Yeah. I think it'll be a tough game for him because Searle on doubles is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think Van Veen will win, and I think it will be a Littler Van Veen final, and I think Littler will win just. I think it'll be a closer game than I think it will be, or than many people think it will be, and I think that Van Veen will be the next big thing.
Yeah, I think as well. They're talking about him now being third as a result.
Yeah,
I do. There is a bit. I would like the Gary Anderson kind of fairy tale because they keep on about that. No one's done back-to-back since Gary Anderson. It'd be that good kind of story to see if he can beat Gary Anderson to take his place as such. But I think you're right.
Would destroy Anderson though.
He would, and I think Van Veen will probably do Anderson. I think as well. So, but yeah, that'll be tomorrow night. So we'll wait and see what happens later on. But yeah, it's been a really good tournament so far. So
his demolition of Mansour the other day, Mensur, was the
Marseille.
Yeah, it was quite scary, to be honest.
Yeah,
it was just like he didn't give him anything. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. News of it going to Saudi next year for the Grand Prix was a bit like the darts Grand Prix, not the Formula One Grand Prix. Is a bit of a weird one as well because obviously,
no beer.
There's a fear now that it's all going to go over to Saudi and we're going to lose it all. So. Potentially.
You can't have beer at Saudi Arabia. There'd be a very tame crowd.
You know what I mean? It would be like watching darts 25 years ago on Sky Sports. Like
in the whole Crucible type building.
Yeah, no singing, everyone shushing before they throw. Like, it don't fucking happen now, does it?
No, not at all.
Scary. But, no, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be great for darts. I'm sure it'll be fine. But, I don't know. As part of me, it's just like... If everything goes to Saudi, it's just going to be a bit shit for everyone.
What's left?
Is it any NFL going to Saudi at any point next year? That would be quite funny.
I have no idea.
Playing night games in Saudi Arabia.
They're going for 8 hours. Yeah, I think there's a line about what sports you can end up taking to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I mean,
NFL doesn't seem like it would be worthwhile doing.
No. I think there'll be an uproar in America if one of the regular season games were in Saudi. Yeah, I don't want to talk about NFL. It's depressing.
Should we move on then?
Not been a good year. Not been a good year.
Well, let's go on to AEW then. World's End. Did you boys watch World's End? Chris, no. You only the one who done the scorecard, so we can do that as well because I forgot to do the scorecard. Did you see World's End or?
No, I don't watch AEW pay-per-views because I don't want to pay for them. Simple as that. But you can watch enough highlights and stuff. So I've seen all the results. Yeah, you watch it though, don't you, Jay?
I do, but I haven't had a chance to really sit down. Although we've been off this week, like the darts has like taken over life, unfortunately. So I've seen the highlights. It's taken everything I've got. So I've seen the highlights, a bit like yourself. The main clips I have kind of gone through. But yeah, I've not actually seen the pay-per-view. I mean, I think it's like nearly 5 hours. You think, geez, that's a long time to kind of
I don't often get that amount of time. No.
I watched the majority of it on a card tricks break the other night. So that was, that's always good for card tricks to put those on so you can kind of just sit. Do your bids and when you want to and just sit there and watch it, to be honest. And I think it was all right. I find it very samey, everything that happens generally in AEW. I don't find it very surprising. Not generally anymore. It's kind of like, oh, okay, that's going to happen. And to push Mox, spoilers, to push Mox. Like he really needed another push, right?
Yeah. When we're getting a bit tired of it.
Do you remember on the last episode we did we were doing predictions for WWE and we spoke about this really briefly and I said the Blue League runner-up was going to win it. Well, Mox was, I think, the Blue League runner-up.
Really?
But yeah, like my predictions on the pro wrestling scorecard thing.
Yeah, let's run through all the questions.
No, I'm not going to run through it. But all I wanted to say was that I got the first two matches So, like, to go into the final, I got both of those wrong. So then the final was the opposite to what I picked. So, yeah, it was a great start for me.
Jeez.
I actually forgot.
Oh, we've got that coasters and cups. What was going on?
Well, that's the thing. So I just... coaster came off my glass of rum and coke, which then went all over my leg. I then got a paper towel and wiped my leg, and then put the paper towel down, and that's knocked everything off the side. So, not the drink though.
I would say the rum and coke's not on there.
Rum and coke's good, so that's fine. That's the only saving grace right now. But yeah, sorry about that. Feels like you, Jamie. Fucking calamity.
The chaos.
You know what I mean?
So I didn't do the scorecard.
No,
so
I forgot.
I'll say, did you do it, Lloyd, as well? No?
No, I forgot. Like,
okay.
I didn't know.
So, Chris, you've won the AEW by default.
I have. Funny thing, as you know, I'm a fucking idiot. I went to do it, and I was like, oh shit, it said that there was like 2 minutes, 32 seconds left, and I was like, oh shit, I've got to do this really, really quick. So I just beasted through it, did it really, really quick. Then I submitted it, and then I realised that it was 2 hours and 32 minutes. And I was like, oh. So, yeah. But I still did better than you guys.
Well, I mean, you did it at least. So Gordo was probably very happy with you, but not very happy with us. So.
Well, I think I beat Gordo and Brian.
Oh, wow.
Fucking hell, I know, yeah.
with getting two...
Getting the first two completely wrong. Yeah.
Okay.
I did better in the rest of it.
I did think that Take Shitter would have beaten Okada.
Yeah,
and it would have been Take Shitter versus Moxley in the final, maybe, but whatever.
Yeah.
I would have got that wrong, probably.
Are you going to watch any of New Japan stuff this weekend? I know it's a bit more social hours. There's a few good matches on there which might be worth catching, I guess, but I probably won't watch
years.
it.
No.
I used to love getting up to watch New Japan and stuff like that, but I haven't watched it for years. I still want to go to the Tokyo Dome 1 year. It's still on the bucket list to go and watch Wrestle Kingdom 1 year. It was the only thing left for me to do, really, that I haven't done. And it's just, yeah, their matches haven't been... Since they lost all the good American guys and then the good Japanese guys, it's kind of like, what's the point?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man.
Is there
I don't even know what matches are on.
So we've got Tanahashi's final match against Okada.
Yes, I did know that. Yes.
So we've got Takeshita versus Yota Tsuji for the winner take all belt. So that's for both the global heavyweight and the main heavyweight. So that's kind of your other main event.
Is that not like, surely that's a foregone conclusion now?
Well, yeah, you would have thought so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You would have thought that he's cleaning house there.
Yeah.
Let me just get the Wikipedia. I don't think that, again, there's not many matches on there that I'm thinking, oh, it's an amazing match.
Evil versus Aaron Wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Bullet Club, War Dogs, Gabe Kidd, Julian Maloney, and David Finlay. Versus, I've got Andrade doing his New Japan debut within United Empire with Great O'Khan and all that. So, I mean, there's a few kind of New Japan kind of mainstays there, but it's not the Wrestle Kingdoms of the past, unfortunately.
God, no. Nowhere near so. You see Chris Brooks is on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Against Phantasmo. That's a different one. Is Brooks actually working Japan now?
I don't know.
Like New Japan. I know he's DDT, but
let me have a quick look.
Don't think so.
No, I don't think he's just DDT. Looking at his Wikipedia page,
that's good of him to do that. That's definitely a bucket list thing for him.
Yeah, just says they're currently signed to DDT. Yeah, but they always do those kind of cross promotion things, don't they? So it'd be quite a cool thing to get involved with.
Such a weird thing for him to do. Just like go off into DDT and that was it. Like he was so talented, you know what I mean? Like he was basically one of the biggest things at the UK for a while. Yeah, and then for him to go off and do that was so strange. But hey, that's what he wanted to do.
Well, I'm going to do the scorecard for it just for the sake of it, because I don't think we've got a New Japan title holder yet, have we? So.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do it as well. If I find the time, I'll do it.
I might take Chris's idea and just go through it and just pick all of column A and just see what happens.
A. 37 minutes. A.
What weapon they're going to use? A. So I'll do that after this, and then we'll see where we go. But if you do want to get involved with the PW scorecards, we've got it on our Instagram bio, so you can find it in the bio link directly. You can see there's also other groups in there you can join if you want to, but ours is always most definitely the best. So do check that out. And again, they do WWE, New Japan, AEW, and some of the kind of bigger indie ones as well. So I think we've just done like the AAA show and stuff. So yeah, definitely worth checking it out. Bit of fun. Title holders for each pay-per-view, depending on how well you do. And again, there's a few of us on there. Us three are on there. We've got Gordo, Brian Lyons. I think the Wizard's on there as well, I think. So yeah.
Graham needs to do more of them.
We need to get more people on there, get a bit more of a competition going on. But we'll continue mentioning it, and we'll do it for the next pay-per-view, which I guess will be after WrestleCon, will be the Rumble. So, which is a favourite one to get on board with, really, and start the year strong.
I'm surprised they're not doing it for the New Year's Eve Raw on Monday, considering it's like Braun versus CM Punk. I thought they'd make that more of a pay-per-view kind of thing, but
the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Seems weird.
Before we do card news then, is Jericho returning on Monday? What do you boys think?
No, I think of the Rumble.
I also think he's going to be the Rumble. I think they might tease it from Monday, but I don't think he's going to be coming back Monday.
Yeah, maybe have his music, the countdown music, go off. To distract someone, but to distract who? Punk?
Kevin Owens. He's
Kevin
injured.
Owens, that'd be quite if he was there.
Yeah.
But that would be a good tease for it.
It would be a good, yeah.
I don't know.
I think it just depends what plays out as well, because there's no kind of other thing you can slide in at the moment, is there? So,
is his contract actually finished then with AEW?
Apparently, it was the 31st of December, wasn't it? Was his official end date?
And did you see the pictures of him this week? He's looking very good.
Lean as fuck, isn't he?
Yeah.
Good,
yeah.
Well, I don't like him when he's lean. I think he's too small when he's lean.
He's dyed his hair blonde again as well. He's clean shaven. He's trying to look after himself a bit.
I like a bulkier Jericho, not a massively overweight Jericho, but a bit more to him than just washboard abs when he does it. He's done it before, hasn't he?
Like the Shawn Michaels era.
I just think he looks too small, especially against the big boys. He's when he trims up, he's just a bit too. I don't know. Looks a bit like Jay White, doesn't he? He's just a bit too small,
a bit too gangly.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens next time round. So should we get into some card news then? Because there was quite a lot of card news, actually, in the end over the last couple of weeks. Thought it was going to be the quiet part of the year. I need to give you guys props because I thought I had it all covered and there was quite a few sets I've missed. So, yeah, Lloyd, I should have just left you to do the notes in the end, shouldn't I, really?
It's all right. I'm happy. I'll do whatever.
So we're all good. So let's start off, first of all, mix things up a bit. Start off with WWE news. So we spoke about last time round about Topps Universe. So this was going to be available just after we recorded our last episode. The pre-order did go up on the 22nd of December. When you Google it on the website, it says 150. But then when you open the website up, it says 160. Oh, it was definitely 150, was it?
Yeah.
The Topps website now shows 160.
So maybe if they bring it out on release, they've done this in the past, haven't they? Just added a cheeky 20 quid or 30 quid on the of course they will.
Cheeky bastard. So yeah, so it's now, if you've missed it, it may be also a bit more in that case. But it's sold out pretty much everywhere. The value boxes / the blasters have also sold out now.
They lasted a bit longer. I got one of them. But yeah, they've sold out. But they lasted days.
Which is surprising because they normally get picked up quite quick, I guess, was that, mate?
Fucking one numbered card.
How much was it, though, for a blaster? Was it within the reason?
25 quid, I think.
Okay, so...
And you got your shipping, so about 30 quid. But
I think it was quite reasonable, considering.
People are trying to put them on eBay for about 50 quid at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them, let's say, on eBay double. I think the other thing as well with it, like, Topps were doing that a little bit with their blasters in the later part of their sort of last run. Like, you would find actually that the blasters weren't much in there at all, whereas historically you got that one relic, even if it was a shit one. Like, they were actually starting to phase out quite a bit, the blasters, weren't they? So, but numbered, you could get a really good numbered out of that in theory.
I'm getting Akira Tozawa, and that's the end.
499.
Yeah.
I like Akira Tozawa.
You don't when it's your only hit. I've had a finest blaster where it was my only sort of good card was what was like Jamie said, a 299 Akira Tozawa.
You like Akira Tozawa, but you wouldn't pay 25 quid for an Akira Tozawa.
No, there you go.
But yeah, so if you do want to get that, again, they are on eBay. Price is a little bit more than what it was. It's about $220 on UK eBay. And as Chris said, the value boxes are going up about 45 at the moment. When are they shipping? Are they shipping the next few weeks?
I thought it was meant to be like really soon, like the other day, New Year's Eve or something. Yeah, but I haven't seen it on like Sports Trading or any other websites, so I don't know what's going on there.
Delayed.
You'd hope that Sports Trading will get, even if it's like 50 quid more. You'd hope that they would get some boxes in.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any breakers put any kind of like holding things up for it either yet. So
I'm not overly excited about it. I think I haven't bought any of it, but I do think it's going to be like Revolution. I like Revolution, don't get me wrong. We've got a lot of love for it on this pod. But I think it's going to be one of those ones that comes out, everyone goes a bit mental for it for about 2 weeks, and then it's kind of forgotten about or just like not anyone's favourite. Some people might have lingering good memories of some of the cards, but generally it will just be a bit of a flash in the pan, especially when we know we've got other products on the horizon, especially a lot bigger products than this is going to be, i.e. royalty. So I have a feeling that this is going to be kind of very much a flash in the pan. I'm a bit concerned that Chrome hasn't been slated at all to come out, and really, Chrome should be out at the end of January.
Yeah, it's when this came out last time, yeah.
Because it has to be, you have to have your staple as the calendar year, because that's where all the rookies start again, right?
Yeah.
And so it has to come out now. They've put the rod for their own backs doing this, because they shouldn't have done it in January. But theoretically, the new calendar year starts off, and we're still going to get products like Royalty, which will be 2025 products.
Well, the way Topps are going, there's no other flagship either. Like, that is the flagship set. There's no other one that's been out at all. So you have to start with that at some point. And I say it's not even in the calendar at the moment. So,
well, they've made rod from their own back now.
Yeah.
So the next calendar year is going to be delayed because of their mass delays on 2025 products.
Yeah.
And I say mass delays. You still have this, you still have Royalty, and the one more?
No, that's it. I'm going to say
no,
Dynasty, but
Exalted. Exalted. So you still have 3 sets to go before you hit the next calendar year, unless Exalted is slated as 2026.
Yeah, might changed it.
Might change it.
Yeah, we're waiting so bloody long for Cactus Jack. That's what cocked it all up, wasn't it?
Well, finest was the, but the thing is, it just wasn't. It just we didn't get any product for 5-6 months.
No,
so it was like it was far too long, basically. So yeah, I think they've really shot themselves in the foot, to be honest.
I mean, adding to that calendar of stuff before we get into Royalty, we've also had a John Cena tribute set announced just before Christmas. So relatively well priced, actually. $99 was a set. So you got 25 cards, which gave you the 22 card base set in the box, and then you got obviously the additional kind of numbered potential for relics, dual autos, and bits and pieces. Yeah. A relatively nice looking set, so it kind of makes its debut. You get a card for every title win, and then the last 3 or 4 cards are down like the Cody Rhodes turn, the Grand Slam champion, then like his final match. So you get a good spread of career stuff for John Cena. Parallels, you go all the way up from to number to 125, right down to the Fall Fractors number to 1. And then you've got different inserts within it as well. So you've got 10 inserts, which are all the big rivalries, minus Edge, who isn't included in the set. And then you go through the different parallels and obviously the relics. You have some farewell tour relics, so bits of the shirt and armbands during this final year. And also when it comes to autos, you've got like the normal Cena autos, plus you've got some dual autos for some of these famous kind of people over the years he's been battling with. So there's a Cena Rock dual auto, you've got Cena Punk dual auto, Cena JBL. So some quite cool dual autos there. But yeah, for $99, pretty good product to kind of go into. Did you boys go in for this?
Yes. I know Chris would have done.
Yeah, I got the one just because the auto chances and the relic chances and things like that for $100. I thought it was a good price. I think if it had been any more than that, I wouldn't have bothered getting it.
No, I went in for it as well. I thought it's, again, $99 wasn't a bad price. I think it's going to be quite a nice set to have. I know they've done lots of like Cena tribute sets. We've had a Transcendent Cena set, but this feels like a good one to have. As you mentioned, like there's some good relic chances here, which would be quite unique to get those ones if you can. I did quite the idea. There's that super short print of NWO Cena, which I thought would be quite a cool one to have. Depending on what the card stock's like, it might be a different image to Slam Attack's one. But yeah, it's not a bad. I mean, $9. It's not out for a few months. We've got a little bit to wait for it,
it's
but
like March, isn't it?
Definitely worth a gamble anyway.
I did state this to you boys, and I haven't gone in for it. I think cool. You know what I mean? It was due something like this. Any of the new bits on it, I think, would be quite good. It does take away from it a tiny bit. Is that we've had so many celebrating Cena cards over the last year. Yeah. It's been a lot. I'm happy. I've got my Cena autograph last year now, and I got those short print of him, the Hustle Loyalty Respect. I'm more than happy with my little Cena PC. But I said this to you boys on our chat recently, and I still think the same. I would have preferred a Cena tribute set in a Transcendent. Mm-hmm. I still think that's a massive piece of the puzzle that we haven't had of Tops 2025 and 2026. I can't see it happening this year. I'd be very surprised with Royalty coming out this year now. I want to see a Transcendent. It's big box, 10,000. I think it could be even more than 10,000 K these days. Like, we can talk 15, maybe 20K. Box.
Yeah, so it was $12,000. Yeah, and it was 50 sets, which is what it was when it was made.
That's what we need.
Yeah,
we need a Transcendent. We need that always worked well with wrestling. It felt really high end going into breaks with it as well. You know, you pay a couple $100 to get a card out of it, and you're hoping to get one of the big cards. You know, not a stinker. But I think not having a Transcendent in the future with a John Cena set inside of it, because they always used to do sets, didn't they? They did a Rock
Rick
set.
Flair.
They actually did a Cena set as well.
They've done a Cena within it, yeah.
Flair,
and Flair,
yeah. But like a full tribute, career tribute thing for Cena, and like something maybe slightly different, but in frames, as a massive thank you to Cena. I think that would have been really cool. But yeah, I think that's just the missing piece of the puzzle for me.
I think, unfortunately, obviously, I know you can't help contract type stuff, but there are some like omissions. Like, it would have been nice to get some images, not just the title wins, because fucking Tops love title wins, but like having the ECW Cena would have been a really cool. Like, that never appears on cards, and you could have done a good one with that. Or like his Royal Rumble return feels like a good moment you could have had on a card, but it looks like we won't get those kind of things. It's more the title wins. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, ultimately, yeah, as Chris said, this is not a bad gamble for $99.
Some of the most like memorable things that happened to Cena is him losing. Like, when he's laying on the floor when CM Punk's doing his pipe bomb, or he's outside the ring after The Rock beat him at WrestleMania 28. Like, everyone remembers those images of him. It's the highs and the lows of Cena.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's a lot of highs, but as Jesse the Body Ventura said recently, he's won the title so many times, but he's lost it a lot all those times as well, right?
Yeah, you have to lose 17 to win 17.
So, but it's the roller coaster, and I'm like you, Jamie. I'd appreciate a full set of not just him holding the title going, he won this title in 2005, he won this title in 2006. It doesn't really mean much. That's not his career. Like when he turned up, when he got drafted to Raw, that's a big thing.
Yeah, the orange jersey, yeah.
Yeah. That should be like on a proper card, like a draft card kind of thing. I thought that would be really cool.
Or even like bringing like the US title belt out, like the spinner belt for the first time, or revealing these sort of things. Yeah, I mean, there are obviously some cards out there, but it would have been nice to have that one, like I say, that career perspective set would have been really nice. But I'm sure there's some point that we'll get some more. But at the minute, this is what we've got for the final year.
Yeah.
So that should be on its way. I think, Chris, you said end of March that was shipping, wasn't it?
March at some point, yeah.
So gives them time to get it all sorted in the meantime. But yeah, there's going to be, again, lots of relics. I don't think this is now available. I think this is now...
It stayed up for a good few days.
It did.
And then, I think it was about 2 or 3 days it went.
So,
which had a lot of people saying, how fucking much of this stuff have they got?
How much what do they guarantee per box?
I can't remember.
Is it one numbered and maybe something else?
Well, you get 3, you get 22 base, and then you'll get a numbered insert or whatever it is. So you get some numbered within it, but yeah, there's no guarantee order or anything, of course. But I guess it's going to be a bit like SP Game Use. You'll get one good hit, one lesser hit, and then an insert or something.
If you're lucky.
If you're lucky.
£100.
But yeah, we shall see. And then if we go through a bit more Topps news, so previews of all the WrestleMania patches have gone bananas. These are all going to look like they're going to be in royalty by the looks of it. Topps put a little bit of a preview on their Instagram.
I don't know.
Dave's got a theory.
I've got a caveat to that. You said maybe in royalty, but we'll get back to that.
So we'll go to Lloydie's caveat, but they have been pumping out images online. So we had a quick preview on their Instagram feed, showed kind of some pictures and said coming soon, ... type thing. But then obviously since then we've seen loads of these 101 patches, all from WrestleMania. So we've known these have been coming for some time. We've kind of wondered when these would be appearing. We think these can be royalty, but Lloydie, what's your caveat? What are you thinking then?
Well, none of the images we've seen have been specifically product branded. So, and we've spoken about this before on our podcast, that they like to do series across different products. So we do obviously have the debut patches as well that are coming out. They did it at Raw
and SmackDown.
Yeah. And then SummerSlam as well. So I have a feeling the WrestleMania ones will probably be in royalty, but I have a feeling that these are going to bleed into product after product after product in the next year. I was expecting them to have them out the end of last year, really, because we talked about this, didn't we? Like royalty, like the WrestleMania patch has to be out before WrestleMania this year coming. The debut patches for Raw and SmackDown feel like it's a long time ago now. So, and SummerSlam as well, no one's going to care. So they do need to get them out, and I just got a feeling they'll bleed them like they do with the celebrating Cena and the Triple H sets, the Rock sets, the rivalries, the duels that we've had. I think they'll bleed them across the products, which I think makes more sense to do. I think that's a very Topps thing they're doing these days.
Kind of keeps people guessing a little bit.
Yeah.
We kind of like it as a whole on this pod, but there is a thing in 10 years' time you're going to think, well, what product was that actually in? Or does it even matter what product it was in? You know what I mean?
I think it would just be like the year.
Well, if you're chasing it, you'll have to remember what product's in to try and rip that product if it hasn't been ripped. That's the problem. And in 10 years' time, in 10 years' time, you're going to be looking through checklist trying to find the bloody thing. But
it's true though, because that happens like now. Like they've done like Sting relics for a few years, and like knowing which Road to WrestleMania set had the boots or the singlet or the, you just face paint all this stuff. It's like it's so hard to remember which ones they're in because they become part of that tribute set. Yeah.
So, but it is cool. Like, well, at least we know they're still getting them. They haven't cancelled them off or anything like that. The future's bright for this kind of thing in Topps this year. So cool. Just when?
when are we going to get? I mean, what you've seen so far. I mean, now you've seen more pictures of it? Do you like it? Do you think it's too much? Do you think they should just do random matches rather than everyone having patches? What's your kind of thoughts now?
Sounds weird. It looks like Immaculate /
It does look like Immaculate.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like a cross between obviously Immaculate, a bit of NT, and maybe not necessarily NT, but Immaculate. And what was the big one? The briefcase. Flawless.
Yeah. It's very Panini-esque, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when I see white stuff, I just think of Immaculate. It draws my eyes to Immaculate, and I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they'll be well received. I think it's going to be difficult to say I'm chasing it, but if you hit it, then fantastic. If it's a big name, you've just got yourself $1,000 or a couple of grand free, basically, from top. So thank you very much. I mean, if I pulled one, I'd 100% sell it. You know what I mean? Like, you would have to, wouldn't you?
Unless it was a Kira Tozawa.
I'd keep that, yeah. I love Kira.
You'd rather that than the 30 quid.
Yeah. But, I think they're all going to be quite big, though. All the WrestleMania ones would be big names, though, won't they?
Yeah.
So, that's going to be fun.
But still no date on it, though. So it's just incoming. But the fact that they are starting to promote on Instagram a bit more now, and you're seeing loads of preview photos, means it's probably knocking. So, yeah, I think maybe Rumble. I think we'll probably have some kind of news by the Rumble. I think that gives another 3 weeks, doesn't it, by that point? So we should. Just before we get on to that, what were you expecting price point to be on this? I was on Reddit earlier on, and people were expecting it to be sort of forward figures to get a box, based on kind of what you would be getting. But yeah,
really,
yeah. So talking like $1,500. Yeah. So
I wouldn't disagree with it. I would hope more like 600, but if you said over 1,000. Considering what the potential you get in them, like some of the relics that they've been like stating that they're going to do, they look amazing. And
Sky ones that dropped over Christmas look insane, don't they? Like with the pattern on all that.
Well, it's a different price category to what I'm going to be looking for boxes to rip. So at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It could be any price, and it'd be a pipe dream. The thing is, like, those kind of things, it's high risk, high reward. But, like, how do you do a break on it? Like, you have all these names and you've got to spend, like, 150 and hope that name is in, like, 5 or 6 boxes of it or something.
Well, it's not knowing the checklist either. Like, if you've got, like, 150 people on the checklist, you think, Jesus, like, it's going to be so slim if it's, like, 3 cards in a box, you know? Yeah. Or even one, I don't know, if it might be 1 card in the box. But, yeah, it's going to be insane.
Hit draft, something like that.
Yeah, you'd have to, wouldn't you, really?
Yeah. Are you watching someone's intro, Chris?
Yeah, it was somebody's intro. Again.
Was it Zarya?
No, it was Ethan Page.
It was Ethan Page. Okay.
Page.
Your face was lit up.
It was strobing at us.
Yeah. It did look like the police were coming around.
So let's move on to AEW news. So match day moments for World's End, nothing as of yet. So we are, as I mentioned, recording on Friday. So we would normally expect to have this by now, but maybe we are holding it a little bit longer.
Next Friday, isn't it?
Next Friday it will be when it's Oslo. Yeah. So we'll wait and see. I mean, predictions, I've written on the notes, predictions, MJF will be the gold and maybe Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy being the silver.
But yeah, I mean, you could, obviously them two doing their dance. I would like to see the Marina Shafir Roderick Strong, where she kicks him in the face.
Yeah,
that would be a sick
image. Yeah, Jesus.
Proper hard front kick to the face.
Did you see the picture of her this week where he chopped her back?
Yeah, the slap on the back was good. Yeah. I like that.
Jeez, yeah, it looks so tall.
Well, it's the only thing you could have done, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
what else could you do?
What else do you do?
To your missus.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see that. Even if that just gets a base card or something, that would be cool. But yeah, I think you're probably right. MJF Gold and maybe either Chris Stat or that Tony Tony Storm and Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, I'd hate to see Mox have a gold or silver. I think that wouldn't be very exciting.
That could well happen.
could well happen. I imagine they would be base. I think you would get maybe the base, like the two finals maybe would be the base. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's not available as of yet. So we'll keep updated. Hopefully next time around we'll get that, and no doubt we'll go in for that in the meantime. Just another quick thing about EPAC side of things. So over Christmas we've had a few different deals and things on offer. As of now, Metal 2022 is still on sale, 20% off. So it works out just over £3.75 a pack. There are still some hits being pulled from this. So I know we've all kind of had a bit of a dabble on EPAC over the last few weeks. So yeah, definitely worth picking this one up if you want to get some older AEW stuff. But also keep an eye on it because they seem to be doing sort of sales and wrestling stuff over the last few weeks. We've had 2023 go on sale, haven't we?
Yeah, they did in the 12 days of Christmas. They had a few days of wrestling as well. So trying to get rid of some of that older stuff.
Yeah, and it's nice to know there's still stuff in there because we know people are buying this so heavily when it goes like case after case, and you think there's nothing much in here. And there are actually still some nice numbers and autos coming out of them. So yeah, definitely worth having a look at that. Did you boys have any luck kind of going through any of these packs on the discount stuff, or?
I didn't do any of the discount stuff.
I did like a few packs. I think the best I got was a Trent auto. So no, I didn't have much luck. Did you, Jamie? I think you feel like you got something, didn't you?
I've done a pack on New Year's Eve. So yeah, I've done a pack of 2022 metal and got an Aleister Black auto. And again, that was just some singles. And then I've done a pack earlier this week, and I pulled a Mariah May Outburst from a single pack. Well, not the discount pack, but
yeah,
I got Mariah May Outburst, which was a nice little hit to have. So, nice. Yeah, I mean, there's still some golden stuff up there, so do have a quick look at that if you fancy it. And then we'll move into just some random bits and pieces. So, Wildcard Holiday Hits. I think this was something I wasn't aware of until you boys were talking about it. It's a multi-sport product.
I brought it up into our chat, and Dave was like the fucking oracle of it. He knew everything about it. He knew the checklist. He knew people who wasn't on the checklist.
It did make me laugh because, like I say, you're like, "Oh, do you want to look out for this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've been on break for the last 4 weeks." Yeah. Like,
no.
I shouldn't have expected anything else, really.
So
we had a wonderful shit.
So I'd seen it like about 20 minutes before you mentioned it and said, you guys, do you know anything about this? And then, but I'd seen someone on Whatnot was doing like a couple of box break, and I was a bit unsure about it because it was like, it wasn't single packs, it was like full box of it. So I then started looking into it and then found all the information. Then like 20 minutes later, you're like, have you seen this? I'm like, I already know.
Crazy, yeah.
I already know. So, yeah, I did go into that guy's break, and he did sell single packs out of the boxes. And I just got them today, actually. Oh. So, I'll before
you do the reveal, just give listeners sort of 5 words into what it looks like for people to.
Very Christmassy, but fucking awesome.
Santa jizzed all over it.
Yeah.
It is very leafy and Christmassy.
I always said like how to like I like wild cards, but it's like even shitter leaf.
Yeah,
it's like fair. Leaf, but worse.
It's like an AI background with a record on the front of it, or someone else on the front. It is,
but the imagery I think is better than Leaf.
Yeah, I think that some of the shots are pretty good.
Yeah. So I got I'll do them back to front. Like I'll do the best hit first, and then I'll go to the last hit because the last hit has something wrestling to do about it. So I did get so in these packs, I think you got 2 or 3 per case of like an instant hit 1 of 1, which is like it was in a gold wrapper, but you would get, they're called ho ho hos, and so you're guaranteed a number 1 ho ho ho. And I did two hits out of this one box, and that's all I was going to get. And it was like, they were about 30 quid a hit. and I was only going to get these two, and I hit a normal one and the ho 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 straight away. And the bloke was like, "I knew you were going to go number 3 in this box," and I was like, "Yes." But that was a Baker Mayfield 1 of 1 ho ho 1 of 1. It's actually the light's a bit on it, but it's like a black parallel of it.
Yeah.
So it's quite cool. I actually know who Baker Mayfield is. So now I watch NFL, I actually know who he is.
I don't as well with like the unlicensed stuff. I don't think NFL jerseys look as bad because they don't have the badge, or like the NBA jerseys have the massive writing on, whereas NFL jerseys are pretty plain.
It's just the helmet.
Yeah, I suppose if you've got a side-on view, if it's from the front, it's not too bad. But side-on, I suppose. I
can see that it hasn't got the logo on.
Okay.
You know what I mean, there's no tamper on there, but yeah, still cool. I did get the other card I got was a Giannis out of 5.
Greek freak.
But I did swap it out. I did swap that out, and that's the last card. But I did get a John Jones 1 out of 2.
The bones.
Which is really sparkly. It's got it's like crystal, like a little mini diamond kind of design on it. And it is really cool. I don't actually own a nice John Jones card, so that's quite cool. I think it's a prick, but it's cool. And I saw the Giannis for a Ric Flair 5 out of 5, and that's very cool.
And Ric Flair looks like in a bit of a wintry coat there, and all blocks of
Exactly.
blue and white,
doesn't it? Yeah,
he's loving it. So I'm glad that I saw it. It was kind of like an impromptu thing. This guy, he was like, "Oh, this stuff is really awesome. I should get more in," and I was like, Get Dynamite. So, Matt, I'm working on trying to get Dynamite in, because there is a 2026 one. It's all in the States, but nobody's brought it over to the UK yet. So hopefully this guy gets it in and we can do some Dynamite breaks. That'd be awesome.
It is really fun. So there's not that much wrestling. You've got the Hardys and Ric Flair, pretty much it's all you've got. But some of the, where it's got naughty and nice, which makes me kind of chuckle. You've got the nice... So you got Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield on the nice cards, which is probably one of the most iconic, naughtiest boxing matches in the world. And the Jeff Hardy makes me laugh. And the Matt Hardy, like where you've got the Christmas hits and kind of the images, it looks like they're a tag team together. So like Jeff Hardy's tag teaming with a Penguin or Father Christmas, and it's like the way they're positioned on the card just makes me chuckle. But yeah, it's a cool, fun little.
And they do auto variants as well. Like the 3 boxes that this guy had didn't have an autograph in it. They are hard. I remember
they're all 1 of 1, aren't they?
No, they're not. Well, yeah, well, they probably were on these. I mean, I didn't see anything lower on the Christmas ones. I didn't see anything lower numbered than 5.
No.
But on the Dynamites, they're like to 25 or lower. And the autographs on the Dynamites were... I mean, I got a Cam Scatterboo who got famous for playing for the Giants, and I got a 2 out of 2 for him. So that was quite cool. So I'm looking forward to get those Dynamites in this year at some point.
It's nice getting these weird and wonderful sets.
They are. They've done some weird, like they've got. They did a Joker set where, like, you know, Batman and Joker. it's all the sets of the Joker, and they did Steiner as. Scott Steiner is on one of them, which I find really strange. Like, why have you put Scott Steiner in a Joker set? It's really weird. But they've got some really strange, weird and wonderful shit that they've done.
Have you seen the new Leaf one that's coming out soon? The greatest pop culture product of all time.
No.
If you go on their Instagram, it's on there, but it's 11. It's like Transcendent. It's 11 grand a box.
Oh, wow.
And I don't have any idea who's in the set or anything. It's just...
Well, as long as I can get some pre-production proofs out of them at some point, that'll be good.
Oh, yeah, coming soon. Red carpet. Fucking hell. The Leaf Red Carpet Collection. I mean, you've got Mr. T and Hulk Hogan, so Hogan's still signing into this year.
And is that Elvis? Yeah, it's Elvis Presley.
That's an Elvis cut, yeah.
Elvis cut auto, so...
The thing is, though, there's just like... Unless you hit something big in that box, it's just
11 grand.
Waste your money, man.
on Leaf.
Leaf just doesn't sell. And it doesn't sell high.
Well, we know that from what we're seeing as well. Like, cards you think should be massive, like, are next to nothing, you know? Yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy. Still love them, but they're crazy.
No, I mean, it's good if you want to pick them up as well, because I say they're not on people's radar. They get a bit... Yeah. I think people get a bit snobbery about kind of Leaf stuff. Like, ultimately, it's still an auto card, regardless of the design and stuff, really, you know? So, yeah, interesting. But yeah, we'll wait and see. I'm going to keep an eye on that red carpet and see what appears later on that. And just while we're talking about sort of bits and pieces, this is something that came up this evening. So this is the Squared Circle Icons set. So this is a nice collab between Hal Haney and Kayfabe Cardboard. Chris, do you want to run through this one?
Yeah, it's one of the boys sent me this earlier, and it's on Kickstarter. And it's by Hal Haney, who's done a lot of artwork. He's done like official artwork for WWE and stuff like that in the past. But I first heard of him through the Major Pod back in the day. I think he did like a Major Pod print or something. But yeah, it looks really cool. It's on Kickstarter. You can do it. I think I'm just trying to see what the cheapest one is. There's all different options you can pick. I think the cheapest one is about $10, is it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
$20, so 15 quid. But there, it goes all the way up, and I think I'm gonna back it after the pod tonight. Yeah, I just think it looks really nice. I like the artwork. It's got the British Bulldog in it. I'm sold.
I mean, looking at being a Kickstarter, like I say, you've got all the different tiers. I mean, just to run through, the design is based off a kind of classic X-Men artwork. Yeah. It's a mix of like, sort of the legends and stuff. But yeah, as the tiers go up, you get chances of like sketch cards. If you go for the super top tier, you can get canvases, autograph, can't you, from the original artwork. So if you're a fan of any like these classic guys, like Rock and Roll Express or Magnum TA, British Bulldog, like there's some really nice bits you can get here. Arn Anderson's in it.
Bad News Brown, Harley Race. So yeah, some cool guys in there.
And again, if you've got, if you want to do the $80 set, you'll get the complete card set, you'll get the Virgin Art set, plus you'll get some hollow foils and stuff as well. So if you fancy doing a bit of indie, it's definitely worth looking at.
This one's only available until February. So that's why I was going to mention this if you didn't mention it in the news. Just because, if it wants to get backed, it's about nearly halfway there to a third of the way there. So hopefully it will get backed by Feb.
Hope so. I mean, it'd be a shame not to have this now. You're seeing bits and pieces from it.
That's it.
So, a really cool little indie set and a nice way to start the year when we're talking about sort of other products not being out when we want them to be. So it's quite nice to have something else to be going after.
These kind of custom-y K-Gust, things like this kind of just keep you ticking over to a degree.
Yeah, exactly that. And then last thing on the card news, really, just really quickly to skim over Tops now. They fucking love belts, and they are doing more belts for us. So if you want to have an Usos winning their 9th tag team title win, there's a card for you. And if you want to get Carmelo Hayes winning the US title, there's a card for you. Not a card for me. I'm not interested by these at all. I guess you boys didn't pick these two up either?
Hell no.
But it's worth talking about the Cena one, though.
I went for the Cena one, yeah.
Yeah, because after we did the last show, they put the Cena with the CM Punk and the Cody giving him the belts and potentially give one of one with all their signatures on it.
Yeah, that's the reason I went for.
Yeah, I went for that as well.
Yeah. So that's a big one. But I didn't go for that.
No, I went in for the big triple signee. But you got to really.
Yeah.
Cena looking not very sad. So that's pretty much it on the world of card news for this time round.
I still haven't done the. So we did miss it out, but we have to say it because it is an exclusive. Nobody knows this. So I did speak to Billy about the flagship because flagship feels like a lifetime ago, but they announced some details for flagship, and it was a bit controversial because obviously clear cuts were potentially in the new set as box hits. So I had to go out to first of all confirm that it's less cards per product, which I think it was 144 and it's gone down to 90.
Well, they said the config had changed, hadn't it? But it was actually not for the better.
No. Theoretically, it is. Because it's less cards for less money. So the statement from Billy on 2026 flagship he gave me is that you can say on average 2 autos, 2 clear cuts, and 4 memorabilia per inner and a lot of number cards. So you just basically times that by 2 in order to get your full case, because there's 2 inners to a case.
Yeah.
So you get 4 autos, 4 clear cuts, and 8 memorabilia. And we've seen 4 autos a lot in cases, so I kind of get that is a thing. 4 clear cuts as box hits ain't it. I have said that to Billy. He knows that, it didn't go well last year. It's not going to go well this year. But he did say you can also say prices should be cheaper.
Yeah, which is
what you want ultimately.
I think it will be the cheapest. One of my predictions for 2026 will be surrounding this as well.
Ooh.
Are we doing our predictions today, by the way?
We are.
I know we're reviewing predictions, but we're giving new ones?
I mean, if you've got them ready. I've got mine, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sweet.
So I'll give a prediction in a bit about why I think this will land. So, but it is a pure guess. I don't know. I don't think anyone knows. But what I've just said there, that is an exclusive for the pod. He hasn't told anyone else that nobody in the hobby has that information right now. So there you go.
Exclusive.
Yeah, it's really good.
Us. There you go.
Boom. Thank you, Billy.
Yeah.
Right. While we're talking predictions then, I'm feeling a little bit... Let's go in for our...
coffee
break. No tournament this time round because it is our prediction show. So we're going to go through last year's predictions, which will make interesting reading and listening and feedback. And then we're going to then do our top 5 predictions for 2026 when it comes to wrestling cards. So, boys, have you got your predictions ready? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Shall we run through our predictions from last year? Do you want to each run through what you said, and then we'll go through and talk about each of them as we go through? So, Chris, I've got you was up here first. Whoa, do you want to run through your predictions from last year?
Yeah.
I've got it if you need it.
I said...
I can do it if you need it.
So small. No, new leaf, new year, new leaf. Direction from Leaf, a wrestling only set. No.
So yeah, new management at Leaf. Predicted that we'd have a new Leaf turn for him. Nothing at all. No Leaf whatsoever.
Well, we have had wrestlers in.
It's been in
products.
stuff, but I'm not going to take. We haven't had a wrestling only set, unfortunately. No. But yeah, definitely autos and stuff in product.
No new Metal Legends Leaf history.
Good job
Sadly
for you.
Not.
Yeah, so close. Nothing more to add really on that. I think that's pretty much.
You wanted me to do all of mine?
Yeah,
so I thought we were going to take turns.
Okay.
Netflix pops up in cards somewhere, i.e. promos or a Netflix inspired set. No, that didn't really happen.
That's a shame, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shame. I mean, it will be on the ring mats of some of them, but no. Celebs in a wrestling set and autos. I'd said baseball have had Travis Scott, auto, Chris guesses, Logan Paul, KSI, I Showed Speed, Trump, or Pammy.
You said and Pamela Anderson, so all of them. That would have been impressive.
Well, no, you know what I mean? I meant like one off. So I'm taking that as a win. I Show Speed.
Can you imagine Trump and Pamela Anderson
on a duel?
Leaf, red carpet.
WrestleMania attendees. I don't know.
Yeah, you got the Travis Scott.
And I Show Speed.
If we're counting tops now.
hear me out. So I had a caveat to this. So he has had his own set out from Tops with autos with wrestling in it.
Is it actually out though?
Yeah, it was up until December 26th. So the pre-order was from like the 1st of December till the 26th of December.
Is it in people's hands?
All right, it's not out yet.
It's still a win though. Like we still said celebrities. So that's
no. He completed it because Travis Scott was in
Travis Scott. Yeah,
it's Cactus. I'm leaning on Tops now not counting because.
Should we come to that in a bit?
We'll come to that in a bit.
Yeah, come to that in a bit. Yeah.
I've also got Cut Autos making a return, which my theory was Walt Disney and Disney Chrome didn't happen. And with a tear in my eye, Slam Attacks was not back in the building. It has been evicted and is not. I don't think it's ever going to come back.
I think it's done. I think it's moved on so much.
I think we won't have stickers. We won't have Slam Attacks. The kids are crying.
Yeah, I think the hobby has changed direction, and now it's fuck them kids, unfortunately, isn't it? It's really not a case of it. Even the EFL sticker set is now in the hands of sort of snipers at this point, unfortunately, isn't it? You know, it's a tough pill to swallow at this point. So
I'm just trying to think of, did we have cut autos in any products at all? Because it doesn't say WWE related.
We've had nothing.
I'm just trying to think about outside. Did we get any?
Why do I feel like we had Andre the Giant? But was that something else?
We have like in the.
I'm thinking the last Panini set. I think there was something in National Treasures or something.
Yeah, they were like box toppers, weren't they?
Yeah.
But I think I'm just trying to think of this year.
Leaf Pop Century has had like Jericho's in the past and like people were cut, but that's not.
They had Cena as well.
Yeah.
But no, nothing to that this year, I don't think.
No.
I'm just trying to think of any other thing weird that we've had. If anyone knows of any cut autos of wrestlers this year,
get me a point.
Get him a win, man.
give him
one more point.
Yeah.
So I had maybe one.
But I mean, we'll go. I mean, as we go through, we'll do a quick review of the end of the year after. But yeah, it's been a tough one to do through. So I predicted that we would have the return of Fully Loaded, which would include throwback relics. We did not get Fully Loaded at all, so that's a no. Next one down was Money in the Bank die cut. So as Top finished last time round, we were getting the butt plug things, tombstones in your houses. So I thought there'd be like a briefcase shaped die cut.
That's a good shout.
Didn't happen.
Huh?
So that's that one. I predicted that Penny Instance for WWE would still be sitting there on 31st December 2025. They weren't sitting there. They were eventually pulled.
They were just pulled. Or?
I mean, they just got pulled. I guess I haven't.
They got pulled way before. It was like start of December or even before that. They just got absolutely.
They were just done,
ripped off.
Yeah. So that was finished. Then I said that Tony Khan would have an autograph by the end of the year, but it wouldn't appear in an AEW product. I did say that maybe we'd get a duel with him and his dad for the Jags in like a Leaf set or something similar. Hasn't happened, but
that you know of.
So that was that one, and then finishing off, I said that Tops would have a big name auto that isn't The Rock. I put a question mark against this because technically we had Tops now Logan Paul, which hasn't yet been fulfilled. But as Laurie said,
we don't know if it's been pulled or fulfilled, do we? As far as I know, the intent was there, but you could say that you've completed that. We have a big name that isn't The Rock. Well, Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Cactus Jack. So it is. It's just not.
It's not what we wanted or what we
predicted. Yeah, but yeah.
I think there's no one else other than. I know we obviously had. I think probably we done predictions. The Rock had already been announced. I don't think there's anyone else wrestling that will top that. You know, I think you're going to get these big celebrities. Really, is going to be all these dream, but big autos like triples and quads and stuff, aren't you? Going to be a big things now, really. There's not really anyone else left, but yeah, that's kind of where I was. So yeah, A potential one for me as well. No, not much more than that, really.
No, I think you got like 2. We've got 2 out of 10 so far, boys.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
Let the good times roll, right?
AEW Allure 2024 out in April, just after Mania, not Feb. Well, it was out January the 22nd, so that's a big fucking no. Topps Chrome will get the same average rating from us. Lloydie did make an envelope, but Jamie fucked it because I went 7.5. Chris went 7. My envelope was for 7, and if Jamie would have done 6.5 or 7 or above, we would have been pretty golden.
What did you do?
But Jamie did 5 or something like that. He put it really low. I think it was 5.5.
I wonder
like
if you could go back now, Jamie. It's probably the best set that they did.
Yeah, so far. Yeah. The thing is, it's massively hindsight, isn't it? Like all of the
absolutely.
Yeah.
But my heart sank when you said that. I was like, seriously? And then you've rated all the other products higher than me and Chris have over the last year. It's been mad.
Chaos.
But hey ho, never mind. Some kind of Masonic theme in WWE cards, like triangles, are coming back. You put correct.
Yeah, why? I wondered about this.
I don't know why you put correct on that.
Because
we had triangles?
You mentioned about Topps Slam, and you said there's been lots of triangles in Topps Slam products, and you were going to try and fight your corner, say it was a set. I don't know which Topps Slam set it was, but that's what you were trying to persuade us.
Well, there is a lot in.
Not persuaded.
Oh, this is a good one actually.
I think you said as well, wasn't there in the Cactus Jack
Chrome Black? Let's have a look at Chrome Black, because there's a lot of funky shit that's happening in Chrome Black. Let's do a Steve Austin and see what comes up, and then you can be the judge. I put a T for autism. Steve Austin, not a T for autism. That's amazing. I can't believe I just did that. Bear with, caller. I put you on. I would say it's probably a fail. I wouldn't say that it's the right one, but I'm just looking for this Chrome Black, and I think I found it. It's taking ages to load, boy. Come on. No, they're cubes.
Cubes.
They're cubes.
Is there something to find this that's got triangles in it? I think maybe that's what I was thinking of. There's some insert sets.
No, but
2021 did.
2021 did, but not this year. No. It's all kind of
floor, wasn't it?
Metally.
Floor,
yeah.
Okay.
Metally. I think that's a
loss.
Fail.
Okay.
I did try, boys, but no, I think that's a fail. Where is this? I've come out of it.
It's gone.
Hello. Where is it? Fuck me. Where is our WhatsApp chat? There you go. Best WWE product of the year will be something unexpected and or new. You put this down as a no. Chris predicted on that it will follow on from F1 or UFC Midnight, something like that. But I still think that the best product of the year and something expected, I think now, should I say, I think it was unexpected and it was something new. I think Topps Chrome Cosmic on the Slam has been the best product they've done so far in WWE. It's so good. And it sold out like a motherfucker. It was the best thing that they've done in cards / virtual cards this year. The photography's on point. The actual full figure base cards of them are fantastic. The designs are amazing. The inserts are the best thing that they've done. Yeah, it's great. Chris, you predicted that as well. You said they needed to do a Cosmic. They did it before the end of the year, and it was such a massive hit.
Yeah, it sold out really, really quick, didn't it?
Considering, like Chrome did really well at the start of the year, but it was like it was the first full set, so I can kind of see why it did. But Cosmic's one of the only sets that completely just went off the wall, and there's massive reason for it. So, are we happy to give that a pass? Because there's nothing anywhere near that physically.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
I'm fine. It's all for fun. Yeah.
And I would have thought before Cosmic come out, I would have thought and said Stadium Club as well.
It was really good.
Was really good, and it was much better than anything physically that came out. So, I think that would have been a win with Stadium Club as well. And we will not get a Logan Paul auto this year. Well, this is a subjective one because obviously we never saw it fulfilled. We never saw it pulled or fulfilled. So it's a bit of Schrodinger's cat, isn't it? It's a bit like Elle in Stranger Things with Is She Dead or Not? Does that autograph exist or not? We do not know. So I'm going to put that down as a win.
I mean, the caveat as well.
Fucking shows me.
We did say on the prediction show that The Rock would be the big hit on the first product, and Logan Paul would be the big hit on the second product. We were led to believe this was going to be the case by a few people, but it never happened. And then ultimately, it hasn't appeared in any other product.
It's supposed to be in Finest.
Yeah,
he was supposed to come out. He had a base card in Finest.
It's all very kabuki-ish, isn't it?
Very kabuki.
Very weird.
We know he's got a debut patch, autograph debut patch, for his Raw, but that never came out this year.
Well, we know it's also being marketed to the breakers that this would be the auto to chase in the next product. And we done a news special on it and everything, didn't we? And then it never happened. So, very, very peculiar.
Very kabuki. I am quite glad that it hasn't happened because ultimately we look forward to it happening this year.
We hope.
Okay. Should we do our predictions then?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I've got it in front of me, so. I hope to get a Topps TNA set this year.
Oh,
that would be amazing. It's not out of the realms of possibility, but there is an emphasis on hope.
You might be onto something there because talking about like TNA stuff, I was watching a YouTube about the new WWE 2K26 when it comes out. And they're talking about how TNA wrestlers obviously been in DLC this year. You had Abyss, AJ Styles, TNA stuff. And that crossover allows that kind of thing. So you might be on something there.
I would like it if that came true.
Yeah.
Ric Flair cards will peak this year because it will be the year of his death. Sorry, Rick. I have a feeling. It's a very morbid one. And I don't wish anyone dead. But I just have this weird feeling that Hogan died last year. I've got a feeling Rick's going to go this year.
Did anyone see the video of him and Jay Lethal walking past each other backstage at AEW?
No way.
It's a great video. They just stop and look at each
Old
other.
habits.
It's so good.
AEW flagship will be under $100, which will mark the first time we ever have a product of AEW under $100, or any wrestling product under $100.
It's usually about 105, 10.
Yeah.
So as you know, that it's going to be cheaper. I think that's a bang-on one there. Yeah. I might have one of those bang-on ones in mind as well.
So will I. We'll see what happens.
I think so. I've put Leaf will not have a wrestling set this year. I will change that because we already said that yours guess was like of the year they would. I'm going to say again that I'm gonna say it again, and we normally don't do this again. We will not get a Logan Paul wrestling card this year, an autograph card this year. I do not think it will happen. I think we're all going to be like, the thing is that debut patch is not set to come out in any set this year so far. Will they pull that even? And like, will that? I don't know. You just don't know.
I could see him pulling it.
Yeah,
I think there's something. I think there's something going on with Logan Paul that we just don't know, and he's up to something.
Yeah. So I'm happy to have that one again, even though that's a fucking risky one to put on there. But I'm happy to have that one on again because I've got no faith, and if we do, we're all winners. So it's all good. I did put Panini will do a proper MLW set this year, just not combined. Like, you know, they've just done a combined one this year. I'd like them to do an MLW set. I don't think it is possible, really, but I'd like them to attempt one at least. Because I'd buy it for a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be a little fun little thing.
Do you remember TNA a few years ago did like roster sets almost and then put a few different autos in? I think something like that would work for them. But, yeah, never know.
They could do a Revolution or, you know, cheap little rip. They were like $80 back in the day, weren't they? Something like that. I don't know. It's not out of the realms of possibility, but I just don't know if they will or not. I'd like to see them go on to create the blockchain of them. For the Panini NFTs. I'm missing those from the, like, they keep putting on NFTs these days and they sell out instantly, like all of the NBA stuff and NFL, not NBA but NFL, and like they sell out instantly, man. The WNBA they've got on there these days and they just sell out so quickly. So even that egg thing that came out the other day sold out in fucking seconds.
Gudetama or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I would like to see that on NFT. But that's my 5. Got all those, Jamie? Do you want me to send them?
Yeah, I've not written them down. I'm going to save it and I'm going to send it over to us. I've got them this time. It's all good.
Go on then, Chris.
Go on then.
Chris, go on.
This one's a bit... I've gone for a more balanced year from top, so steadier releases, well-spaced releases, and more variety in products, as in paper and chrome stock products. I mean, it can't be much worse than 2025. So
I think that's the least, my least one. I'm thinking that you're going to get right.
It's something that I just hope for. Do you know what I mean? I just hope that. We're starting to see signs of it with what we know they've got in the works. You know, they seem to be, like with the Cena set coming out in March, do you know what I mean? Like maybe pacing. I've been hoping for Chrome about April. And I've quite enjoyed their random collabs that they've done. Obviously, they did the Bape and the Travis Scott stuff. So I think maybe, you know, another random collab with somebody would be cool. But yeah, just...
Don't you think, though, that takes away from the main product? Like Bape, it was actually well received and people did like it, etc. They did actually like it. But I'm like, back of my mind is like, well, you can get that fucking sorted out and get all this done.
But I feel like they're really easy things to do because they're like, it was like a condensed set and stuff. So things like that, I just think keep us there. Do you know what I mean? Keep you with their product. So I don't mind the odd little collab, the little, you know, Summer of Cena, celebrating Cena, these kind of things. Maybe we'll get Jericho's set next year or an AJ Styles or something. Do you know what I mean? So that's the first one. And then staying with tops, I'm going to go for an Allen and Ginter set or insert within Tops Chrome. The rip cards have been going crazy in baseball recently. And yeah, it's something we've seen it in loads of, well, not loads, but a few WWE sets in the past. So I'm hoping something like that, you know, some celebs or the rip cards would be cool. So yeah, Allen and Ginter, either their own set or an insert set, at least.
That'd be cool.
Next one, I'm going to go over to Upper Deck. Upper Deck will actually release the Masks face paint set they announced on the 23rd of August 2025. Remember that? It was a whole thing.
this was it was like a digital.
Yeah, it's on eBay.
Like the people still talk about that as like I have. Did I tell you I recently asked? Billy.
Well, so can I just make my prediction first? So my prediction is it gets released in January 2026. That's my prediction.
I know. I did ask Billy about it, and it doesn't hinder or help your prediction. He just looked at me. He just I just got back very quickly. I do not know. So, but I have asked.
Well, I mean, it looked really cool. I'd be all over it. So yeah, I'm hoping for that one in January. The reason I say January is because in the like presser, the release thing, it says 12 consecutive months. So you think if you're going to do a 12-month set, start it in January. Do it the whole year long.
Yeah, but why not? And they announced it in like July,
August the 23rd. So you never know.
And nothing since
then. No.
Okay.
I did have a little bit of a deep dive into that.
That's a deep cut. That's what we call it.
Niche.
Yeah.
Staying with Upper Deck, the Falk Redemption. It gets pulled in 2026. Unless has anyone seen it be pulled yet so far? No? Okay, so it gets pulled in 2026 and it becomes the highest selling AEW card in history. I'd love to think that it goes over 10k. I think it's a cool enough card to do that, but realistically, I think it will be 2 to 5. And if I
do you want to double down?
Well, so I'm just going to finish it. If I pulled it, I would send it to Golden. I would send it to Golden Auctions and get them promoting it, something different, and yeah, I think it's going to be a massive card. What's up?
No, I was saying, do you want to double down on where it gets pulled?
No, don't.
I don't want to say. I really don't want it to be pulled on EPAC. I really want it to be pulled on physical. I know it isn't. I know it's a redemption, but I just think saving it for EPAC is. I don't know.
We'll wait and see to my prediction.
Yeah. Do you know? I went into Card Tricks the other day, and as soon as I went in, it was an AEW set that they were doing. And when I went in, Chris just said, Lloydie, just to confirm, if it does get pulled on EPAC, we're going to fucking riot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've just come into the screen.
I do feel the same as that. I do feel the same. It's hard to know because obviously you don't know if they know where it is or what product it's gone into. I think it would be nice if they came out and just said, look, we have no idea if it's in EPAC or physical. We don't choose where it is. Do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be annoyed at them, but I would prefer it to be physical.
So they do know. There's only certain people that do know, and Billy is one of them.
Okay.
It's like he can find out, you know what I mean? Like, is it there? What I would say is there's no leaks. Yeah. So I have never been told anyone from Billy or anyone else at Upper Deck, and if any of you boys have, that's amazing. There is no leaks on what is on EPAC and what is not on EPAC, and I think that's a testament to Upper Deck to keep it on the stum. My view is it's a 50-50 chance if it's on EPAC or not on EPAC, and they wouldn't have known either. So they get the boxes, right? And they rip them all open. They put whatever the contents of it. They take a photograph of it if they need to, if it's not stock. And they take a photograph of it and stick up on eBay. So they don't know if they're getting it or not. And they got a 50-50 chance of doing it because half the product goes on eBay.
Yeah.
So I would say, I would agree with you. It will be shit if it's on EPAC because...
Well, I mean, it would, but... Also, if, like me, you're a fucking degenerate and you rip as much EPAC as I do, then fucking I'll be a shoo-in. So yeah, that's my fourth one, and then my last one. It's a bit of a lame one actually. Big things from the podcast in 2026. So me and Jamie are starting it off with a card show. We're vending a card show in February. Come spend Valentine's Day with us. I'm on the reserve list to vend at the Milton Keynes card show in March. I'm going to attend the London big show at the XO in April. And then at the beginning of May, I'm probably going to do Leicester card show as well. So we're almost at halfway through the year, and we've got card shows every month. So yeah, just things for the pod are going to get bigger and better. We're going to get the name out there a little more within the UK, and we've also just kind of not started. Jamie's been doing this for a while, but we've been uploading the pod audio to YouTube. So we've changed the name of that YouTube channel, and we've got some ideas. So we were hoping to do some podcast related stuff on YouTube as well. They are my 5 predictions.
Pod works at home. Works from home. Cool. Right, I will run through mine. So I'm going to start off with my first one. So mine was also fork related for number 5. I said the fork would land on EPAC, but would find its way home and be pulled by someone ATP. So yes, a bit of a caveat there, but yeah, I've said ATP people.
That's double down.
Jesus,
on yourself.
I mean, I feel like we've got a better chance putting it on EPAC over here than we would put it in a break. I think if it was in physical, I would have thought that we would have seen it appear by now at least. I would have thought. I know it's sort of one of one as such, but there's been a lot of people ripping this product, and I'm surprised we haven't seen it surface as of yet. And I think the prep work needed for it to be an oversized card, it makes it harder to ship physically than it would ship it on EPAC and get sent to ComC or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I just feel like logistically it does make sense for it to one day end up out that way. But like I say, we know it doesn't fall that way, but surely it makes life easier if it did end up that way eventually, you know? So yeah, I'm going to say ATP anyway, but that's where it's going to be on EPAC, I think.
Do you guys feel like, I mean, this is just me potentially, but the more time that's gone on, the less I've given a shit about this fork, because I'm like, the buzz, you know, like the initial buzz, and everyone's like ripping through it. And Chris, like when you like buying it, you got like,
you've got a 0.02% hope.
But you still have that hope. It's true. Like you have. I think, Chris, you've got more than anything. You have faith that something big. If you keep ripping, you'll hit something big, and that would be the fork. But I think the more time that it hasn't been ripped, the less like I'm just like it's just a fork in a card.
Is it
fucking fork?
Is it better though that people forget about it to make it better to maybe chance of putting it? Because as stuff comes out, I like to think that people do forget about it in time. You know,
for me, it's the longer and longer it goes, the more and more it just feels like it's definitely an EPAC.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that kind of takes a shine. I just feel like this.
Yeah, I think the steam has gone off of it a bit for me. Of like this, like unicorn thing and the thing is, it could have been ripped by someone and kept quiet, or it's just like they haven't known. Like a lot of people could have pulled this, like ripped this stuff just for like, this would be fun. What's this thing?
Well, there was the guy when Allure came out at the beginning of last year who ripped like 10 cases and didn't know wrestling. And you think if somebody like that's opened it and just thought, I got a fork card.
We would have known if it was being redeemed.
I mean, Tops normally do an announcement saying it's been redeemed, don't they? I think they would announce that it's been redeemed. Maybe not by who, but there'd be something that saying, it's been hit or something, yeah.
I just don't know, man. I'm like, I get why it's on your list and stuff like that. To be honest, I didn't even think about it to put on my top 5 list. But yeah, sorry.
No,
I don't want to like shit on your top.
It's not. It's a prediction. But it doesn't have to be a top 5. It's not that
top 5 predictions, stuff like that. But I'm just a bit like, if it was hit in the first couple of weeks, it would have been
the peak.
Yeah.
That would have made it into a much bigger deal with it, even on like release day. If it was hit straight away, boom. It's
like the Mickey Mouse and stuff that was hitting like Chrome, like people hitting that day 1 or day 2. Like people go mental for it. And like even the Rocks like were pretty much all pulled in the first week for Chrome, weren't they? Like they were live, they were in product, and people like just grabbing stuff, weren't they?
Well, do you remember like Panini 2022? It was like, the Romans, the one big thing that's left, and then someone just pulled it and then it was just like, okay, there's no big cars left in 2022 anymore.
It's now cannon fodder.
Like, there's no point of it. And all these people that bought them for like $1,500 who still have them in their closets, it's like there's nothing left for you to pull. All the big cards are gone.
No, it's mad. But yeah, we'll see. If it lands up an e-pack, like as Chris said, the longer it goes on, the more my gut tells me it's going to be sat on there at some point. So, so keeping with AEW, I'm going to say an AEW product is less than $60 at some point. So it's not going to be flagship.
What's what's it called? The new one, 100. Signature edition.
It's going to be 100.
I thought it was like more like 60.
I thought it was like $90. I thought it was 90. Yeah, I think it's a bit more pricey, but I think they're going to do a cheaper product.
Thinking a 60
product.
I
think they're going to do like a 60 product, which is not going to have anything major in it, but just a little bit of a dabble set.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Whether or not it's just kind of a mini set or something, but that's a bit of a wild prediction on that side.
Well, you can see though that like with the sets that are coming out, they're trying to reduce the prices.
Yeah, you can see that.
They're trying to do the opposite of what Tops are doing.
Well, I think as well, knowing not. I guess my reason behind putting it on there was obviously we had the chat with Billy. We know what the CEO thinks about the price points of products and kind of there are people collecting base sets. And I just feel like there might just be this more base set inspired set.
I was close. It's $69.95 pre-order.
Oh.
So you were close there.
Okay, well that was from last year technically, wasn't it? So yeah. Well,
no, it's coming out this year.
Yeah.
January 17th or something.
Okay. I'm not gonna take that. It was 69, not 60. Cool. So I'm not gonna take that.
You're right. On here it's got the 14th.
Well, I think the other thing as well, like Upper Deck, I mean, we know baseball and stuff have done like these baseball sets which include the entire base set and you can get like in a box ready to go. TNA done one the same. Premium set. Yeah, so I wonder if it's going to be something like that. But I do predict that we would get something like that this year. So I'm going to roll with that. Moving on to Hogan. I'm going to predict that we're going to have no more Tops Hogan autos. But we are going to have non-WWE Hogan autos into 2027. So that's my prediction. We are going to get lots of more Hogans.
Triple H duel.
That's already been announced.
Is it coming out though?
Coming out in 2026.
Yeah. Post that.
Nothing that we don't know about already.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to say no more Tops Hogans because that might not even be out this year. If they're going to drip feed it, it might be pushed out and then delayed. So we'll see.
I think maybe you push it to when 2026 products start
officially, because
at the minute it's 2025 products, and that card theoretically is a 2025 product. So I think you're more safe to say.
I'm going to say Tops Hogan
when 2026 products
end with 2026. Okay, I'll change it, but then we'll have non-WWE Hogans right into 2027. I think they'll go on for years yet. Yeah. Number 2, I'm going to say that we're going to get some Rob Schamberger artwork in an AEW set, but these are going to be a part of like a PMG or one of these kind of chases. So I know we've got Luke with a lure, but it'd be nice to get something that is like a numbered something with Schamberger. We know we had like Undisputed stuff with him, didn't we, and whatnot. So it'd be quite cool to get like some artwork from him. He's doing stuff with the AEW shop. So yeah, see what happens on that side.
I think that's a great shout, mate.
I just never know. And then number 1, I'm going to say there are going to be no broken records this year when it comes to sales. So I don't think we're going to get a record break. I just don't know if there's anything that we are now waiting for that could potentially break that. We've had Rock and Austin duels. The fork. Other than the fork.
Could break an AEW record. I'm not sure it could break any other records, but
I don't think we're going to get anything that's going to do the $120,000 mark. Like, I just don't think there's anything that I can think of now that would do that.
Not unless somebody dies.
Well, if we had a Rock or Hogan, I would think you could probably do it with a Rock Hogan, but we've not had that, have we?
But we did say this before, and then we were like, oh, nothing's going to break. And then someone bought that Rock for $127,000, and we were like, well, that's fucking amazing.
Didn't we have a Roman Reigns break it as well at some point?
Or
yeah, did we have like a Roman? Yeah, was there a Roman before? That was like 100,000, wasn't it?
Not that I know. Can't remember.
I think the Hogan
Popey
thing, that was around 80k or something stupid. I don't know. Like, I do think we'll be hard pushed to break that record with what's available. I think there's too many Rock Autos now for that to be a thing. Yeah. So
I just don't think there's anything now you can do that we haven't now already seen. I just think that bubble has burst, and I think until something else happens, I don't think you're going to get anything unless someone unfortunately dies, you know.
But even that, I still don't think that makes that much of a difference to like their prices now. I mean, Hogan had a bit of a tick up at first, but then it kind of settled down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So
the only thing they can do is if they did a Transcendent or like a Transcendence kind of thing, and they did like a triple logo man rock or quad logo man rock from like t-shirts that he had for seminal moments of his career kind of thing, that like he wore this at this and this at this.
Or like boots, trunks, elbow pad. I mean, like Rock elbow pad would be a hell of a one that you could do.
Cool, yeah. I don't think a Rock elbow pad, but it's like if he had like a triple or like a quad logo man or something like that, of like maybe it's like his trunks from all the WrestleManias against
Austin or something.
Stone Cold, something like that. But I think we're hard pushed, to be honest.
I would. Can you imagine if you had like a Rock Austin like dual auto relic, like with the vest, and like it'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Really, I think that's really no broken records. I think there's nothing else at this point that I can imagine would do it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at.
Cool.
Just for a bit of fun, what is the one set that you would like to see digital, like on the Slam side, that we haven't seen before?
I've already said mine. Allen and Ginter, I think, would be cool.
Well, on Slam, that would be quite cool. See, we've had
I would like to see a return of the like video clip bits that we used to have in the old days. Like you used to flip it over and it'd be like little match clips or something. But I'd like to see something that's like, I don't know, Titantron or just like these little clips would be quite nice to have those back in.
They did them recently, didn't they? What was it for? They were really cool.
Cena.
Yeah.
I got one. Yeah. I got I'll play it for you now.
Do it.
Did you not see him, Jay? Oh, are you not playing it at the moment?
Not as much as I was. If they are, that's cool.
1 second. It's out 74 Legendary.
Yeah, I think they're amazing. I think they're lovely to have a little video clip.
Yeah. So good, aren't they?
Well, okay, that's what I was after, but maybe more in the Cena.
So your prediction has been fulfilled.
Nice and quick.
There's been some shit ones of them that they've done recently, but yeah, they've been on these not so many.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. They've done them on. Ironically, they did like rare, super rares, iconics, and then legendaries of them, and they're all the same. So it's like I might have a legendary of it. It's worth a lot more.
I've got it as a rare.
It's the same thing. But it's the same thing.
That's bad, yeah.
Whereas in the old days, they used to just be legendary, didn't they? Like, they used to be quite hard to get.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm still trying to think about what I'd want that we haven't already got that we could have in the future that would be, like, meaningful. That Chris has got it with Alan Ginter, I think, to be honest, because we've never had anything like that with Top Star.
More Merlin.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they've done so many sets. Like, I wanted like Chrome Black. I love Chrome Black, but I didn't think the images on Chrome Black were good. A lot of the sets they've done, the imagery's been quite fuzzy on them. Like it's a crisp background, but the imagery is quite fuzzy. And like if it's just like the cutout of them, it looks really shit. And a lot of Topps Chrome Black was like that, so kind of put me off a bit. Some of it's good though. I mean, I've got like an Axiom. Like that's a cool little picture of him, isn't it? Mm. But like, but on the legendaries, it wasn't so good. Come back to me. I'll have a think about it before the end of the show.
Park it for now. Should we move on then to our purchase in that case then of what we've got, and then we'll get back into Slam to finish off as we normally do.
Yes.
So Chris, I got you down first of all. Have you picked up anything? Have you been dabbling?
Yeah, I'm going to annoy you now, Jamie. So starting off with one of my favourite things to collect, which is strategy guide cards. So
my favourite.
It's so niche. You couldn't be.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Strategy.
Finally had WrestleMania 2000 on the N64 guidebook come up. The eBay listing only showed the front and back cover, so I sent out a little message to him and said, probably not, but does this have the cards mentioned on the front of this? And he said, yes, it does actually, and sent me a picture and said this was mine since childhood. And yeah, before I'd even replied, I bought it. So
has it got the little, because obviously it's only a Toys R Us exclusive, that strategy. Has it got anything on the front that makes you know that it was
massive Toys R Us logo
on the front?
They
all
have
I've
that,
always been looking out for.
They all have that, yeah. Even like the WCW ones with the cards, they have the Toys R Us logo.
Mate, you're so lucky to have that come across. I've had that on Watch for ages.
You say lucky, but I put the work in there. I messaged him.
Yeah, no, you've always got to keep your eyes and keep an eye on it. Really, 100%.
So he said it's his from childhood and sold. Boom,
mate, really well done.
Sticking with strategy guide cards. Any time that I see a strategy guide come up with cards in it, I will buy it. And I saw a WCW one I've already got, but I bought it anyway. It turned up, and it was in fact a Street Fighter 2 guide book. So I messaged him and said, although very cool,
no cards.
This is not the WCW one I ordered. He said he would send it out. And then I said, what do you want me to do with the Street Fighter one? And he said, if you can, it was something along the lines of, if you can prove you're a gamer, you can keep it. So I sent him a picture of, I think it was in jest sort of thing. So I sent him a picture of both games that the guides were for next to each other. And I was like, there you go. So he is sending me out the right one. And he said, I can keep the Street Fighter one as well. So
that's very cool.
That's pretty cool. If he'd have asked for it back, he would have been shit out of luck anyway, because it's in my mailbox in the US. So I wouldn't have been able to do it.
You said about game cards. There is a massive step down for SmackDown. They put memory cards. So I was like, oh Jesus, what a downgrade!
I nearly actually bought some of them the other day, but I don't really need teeny tiny stickers.
No, don't need them in your life. No. Pissy little shitty things, as Willie would describe them as.
Yeah, definitely. So moving over to EPAC. So I've had some pretty good EPAC hits in the last couple of weeks. The biggest one was a green PMG. I don't think they are actually PMGs, but a green PMG to 10 auto of Anna Jay. So I was pretty happy with that one. And that was out of 3 packs, I think I bought.
Nice.
So pretty decent. Other hits I've had in the last couple of weeks, Kenny Omega cut above, which is like the die cut spiky one. And then quite a few PMGs, so red PMGs, Anthony Ogogo, which is now a gone to Dave. Dave. Claudio, Penelope Ford, and one of the guns as well. And then Dave traded me the other gun, so I now have red PMG matching guns. And then it was when that AEW Series 3 was on sale. I can't remember what one of you, somebody hit something really cool. And then I opened a pack and got a lenticular of Jamie Hayter Fearsome Finishes, which is one of them cards that I've had offered to me and people have tagged me in, and I'm like, I don't overly like it, in all honesty. But it's one of them, it's still like $50, $60 card. Or, do you know what I mean? It's a little bit more than I've ever wanted to pay. So I was quite happy to hit it in like just a couple of packs. And then my own ripping and a tearing, I've been doing quite a bit through Advent, through December. And boom, last day, massive hit in Jamie. This is going to upset you as well, isn't it? Will Ospreay auto to 5 or Relic auto to 5. And this was the boxes
from
that we chose. Do you know what I mean? So we ordered some together, and you got Willow, didn't you?
Since I hit that Willow, though, I've now got a bit of an affection for Willow. I've kind of like got a crowd reaction or whatever. A bit of a
new champ as well, isn't she? She won the belt off Mercedes.
So I'm quite like Willow. I think once you hit a big card, you kind of think I like you a bit more now. Yeah. So that's cool.
Do you know what put me off about Willow? Do you remember they did that backstage AEW thing? And she went up to Britt Baker going, I need your opinion. I keep chipping my teeth because I keep grinding my teeth when I'm wrestling. And I was just like, right, that's a bit weird. And she was like, you can wear a gum shield. And I'm like, I just can't imagine Willow every time she wrestles like she's losing teeth slowly. So yeah, that kind of put me off of her. Sorry, bit weird, but yeah, she's a good wrestler though.
But she's not as good as Will Ospreay to 5 auto.
No. I mean that's a hell of a hit though to get the left like a massive hit.
Yeah. To the point where I can't find comps or anything. I can't even really find comps from another set of a to 5 auto. So
the restaurant E-Pack, that's why.
Yeah, I've just put it up and hoped, and it's getting quite a lot of attention. Obviously, I'm willing to do deals on it. So if that is you who wants to do a deal on it, hit me up.
Are you taking it to card show?
If I don't sell it before then, yeah, I'll definitely take it. And in my first Bape box, I got another one on the way. Tiffany Stratton auto. So it was a heavy box. So it weighed just over 2 ounces, I think it was. It was like 2.07 ounces, which is an auto box. It's exactly the same as the other. What's that?
Did you go to Sainsbury's to weigh it?
No, I've got scales.
No. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
don't. So this is what I'm going to say, and I say it in the video. Do not buy these on the secondary market because 99 out of 100 are going to have been weighed. Yeah, and so it's an extra card, and they've got no fillers in the product. I've watched quite a lot of it opened. There's no fillers in it. So
naughty Bape,
unless you got it from Tops or Complex or whoever, don't buy it off eBay.
Yeah. I knew, for some reason I knew. The thing is, I have seen the ripped, and I knew that they were an extra card, but I didn't even think about. My mind is so naive with there is nice people in this hobby that don't fuck you over.
There are.
But
not many, right?
But like, I don't even think about that as a fucking option of what people would do.
Especially with people like with eBay range with nothing else but that one. You know,
this is it.
Yeah.
It's really shit. And in the video, I do have a right old moan at Tops about it. Do you know what I mean? Because if you could do fillers 10 years ago in a fucking hanger pack, then why can't you do them now? Do you know what I mean? It's
going to cost
fucking out of order, to be honest. And I haven't really seen fillers in any of their products, which makes me just wonder about a lot of things. So yeah, anyway. And earlier on, we spoke briefly about the new configuration of Upper Deck and how, you'd be pissed off if you got a clear cut as your hit. So during my Advent, I opened a box of Metal 2025 or whatever it was. And my hit from the box is a to 52 Aubrey Edwards EX Century, the green ones. And again, I was pissed. If I hadn't immediately hit the Will Ospreay auto after it, like a minute after, I'd still be pissed about it. So it does show you that although we're saying clear cut's a shit hit to get from a box, it's kind of already at that stage anyway with metal. You know, to get an EX entry of a ref as your hit is not great. That's it from me.
It's a bit like you say the SPs and stuff, like Alex Abrahantes is your SP, and you think that's like a $2 card on Comsy, like it's crap.
Yeah.
Fine. I think Prez, we're going to you next. I think.
So, firstly, shout out to FC Breaks. I've hit 2 Leaf, what are they called? Metal Pop Sensory proofs over the last 2 days. I hit Ron Perlman yesterday as Hellboy, which was a bit weird because they're not normally dressed up in their gear. It's normally just Ron Perlman looking nice and pretty, and as he can be. And I hear Emilia Clarke this morning, which was very nice.
Very nice.
Very, very, very nice. Massive shout out for DGen for doing that. Is on FC Breaks. Love FC Breaks for doing it, but much love for DGen for hitting those for me over the last 2 days. Started off 2026 with 2 1-of-1s in 2 days. If you classify Brigden Proofs as proper 1-of-1s, which I do. They come out of a packet. Fuck it, why not? When DJN actually pulled one for me, like last night, actually, the Ron Perlman last night, he did say, message me, I've got a good story for you. So I messaged him and said, hey, what's up? So on Instagram. And he said, so he sold something recently. So he got, he was walking along out of St. Mary's the other day, and he got a message from eBay. And he hasn't got a lot on eBay, so an eBay message would have been a bit strange. He looked at it, and he'd sold his... he had a Roman Reigns. So if you know DGen, he's a big collector of Roman Reigns. And he had a Roman Reigns Diamond Gem Gold. I think it was out of 10 in a PSA 10. So he bought it raw and got it over to PSA. He bought it raw for, I think it was like 150, and he sold it the other day for £2,049.99.
Nice. Yeah.
Big up the DGen. So he's really gutted that he has sold it but like he said, if it was a 9, it would have been worth nothing, but because it was a 10, it would worth a lot of money. So
yeah, nice.
Good on him, man. Like, it's one of the biggest sales I've heard about, and over ATP for a while. And big supporter of him. He gave us a shout out on his sales thing and whatnot the other day. Love the DJ. Love all those boys. I think they're all good. Good people and good at doing what they do. I really enjoy their streams. So, and he did say that he has got at PSA, he does have the Ulafala, and he does have the Black Colour Burst.
So he's got some big Romans.
He's got some
at the last
Romans
card show at the Brighton show, he had a decent amount of Romans on display, and then he said he was going to he was looking at a Roman that somebody had there, and I can't think what card it was, but it was a big Roman card. And I usually I've got a little decent Roman collection. I usually pick up a couple of his scraps.
Roman bits.
Roman scraps. But yeah, like they always stay in the collection. Yeah.
Degen Roman scraps. Yeah. No, that's cool, man. Like, I love stories like that. This is like collector stories, wins that are the people that we know, like, admire, that happen to them. I like good things happening to good people, so good on him. So outside of that, I did do a darts break the other day, and I did get a Fallon Sherrock out of 170 auto. Milton Keynes girl. So I still haven't got that yet, but that'll be nice when it comes through. Massive shout out to K Gust for helping me get forgot to do this on the last podcast, but he did help me get a Brain artist proof over the pond, so that's good. You know, like I helped design it, so it means a lot to me. I didn't. I literally colour matched her hair. That's about it. We need to talk about K Gust as well, because like his Christmas set will come out soon. His charity set. I haven't heard.
No, he said it was going to come hopefully by the end of the year, but I guess we'll hopefully see it soon.
Yeah. I did message him Happy New Year. I'll give him a message in about a week or so. See what's happening for it. So there's that. Metal wise on AEW metal wise, I've never known to get so many PC stuff sorted from one product before. It's really strange. Like, I've done so well with I've pulled my first jambalaya, and that jambalaya was off Jack Perry, who I PC.
Really?
Which is mad. Chris, you pulled the Jungle Boy one.
I've pulled love Jungle Boy.
Regardless.
You want it?
I don't love Jungle Boy. I love
He's
Jack
out
Perry.
Jungle Jack Perry though, so you can
when he was a problem, but not necessarily when he's a jungle person. But that was cool. And then so I did get all of his. I finally then I got the Vivacity of Vivacity. So I've got all of his case hits from metal now. I did pull a Julia Hart auto that went to Billy, and I got loads of bits. I've got so much Satnam Singh.
Do you have
which
two
is fantastic
Satnam Singh PMGs? Red.
I do, yes.
Why?
Because I got one from a trade a while ago, and then when I was doing one with Billy, I like the trade that I said, let's do this, and he revised it and said, no, you're having the Satnam.
Yeah, just
have it, please.
So, it was literally a freebie from Billy of just get rid of the Satnam.
At least he got your Julia Hart, because I pulled that away as well, and he was after it, and I kind of want to keep it. So.
Yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, I don't want to keep it, and ultimately, he had some bits and pieces that I wanted. I got the guns, the signature thing for it. I've got the guns on cards, signatures from them, so that's cool. Because I've got I had the acclaimed ones as well, and now I've got
graphics.
Yeah.
They're lovely on
graphics, whatever they're called. Yeah, the thingy gun, not Colton gun, the other gun, Austin gun. It's more like, it's not to the side, it's like the other way, which is a bit strange. What else did I get? I'm trying to think.
Had some EX Centuries, I think.
You've done a few, yeah.
Yeah, I have got like the Satnam to like 22. That was cool. I've got like a Jeff Jarrett to 60 odd. I've got the high one from Graham of Jack. I want the low one. There is a low one for Jay White I think it's out of 8 or 9. There's on for like $100 on ComC. Daddy can't afford that right now, but I will come back for that when I've got some cashola that I can spend on it. So trying to think of anything else. It's been a bit lean. It hasn't been like massively. It's just more, and it's more so just been for metal, to be honest. Oh, I did get. I was quite proud of doing this because it was a bit of a ball ache to get them all sorted out. Actually, I did get all of the TV performers.
I think it's
performances.
TV premiums.
They're called TV premium TV performers. There you go. I got all.
We were halfway there, weren't we?
Kind of right, but wrong at the same time. Yeah. But I got all of the all-in 2024 ones. So there's 5 of them. So I got 4 via EPAC, and I had to get 1 via ComC. So that was cool. Oh, that was it. I got. I did buy this. This is a bit mental. You'll probably ridicule me for this. I did get the Bobby Lashley 211 laser eyes.
You love a laser eyes.
And I also got the 199. So I've got the base of it. So I've got the full rainbow of that outside of the printing plates. You know what I mean? Big time. And the other 2 things, I did get an onomatopoeia Precious Gems blue out of 49. It's my first Precious Gems blue.
They're the rare.
I've not got one before. Oh, it's out of 50. Sorry, it's not out of 49. It's out of 50. So I did get that, and then I got this is on ComC now. So I did get the 2024 signature selections of both Hank and Tank, and the only reason being is because I noticed that the Tank. Normally, that he signed everything in Panini as TL, and then he signed it as Tank when he got into Chrome. But I've got a Tank one in Panini, which I've not seen another one exists in Panini as Tank.
Well, it's really cool because I remember you got that Supernova one, which is now Amdal, wasn't it, and stuff like. It's nice to see these like weird, you know.
I'm always on the lookout for them, man. Like the good thing is I have enough knowledge now to know what's different. You know what I mean? Like I can see what's not right. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I've got to get it because I've been on the hunt for a Hank and Tank together, and to have that, I thought was like, really cool. So outside of that, I think that's it. James. Oh. Massive shout out to Billy for all of his metal hits that he's been having. One lucky son of a bitch. He hit the retro of
Shida.
What's her name? Shida. Shids. 1 of 1 PMG. That's a massive card. Like we're playing checkers. He's playing chess right now, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Some of the hits he's had, though, has just been crazy. But what I would say is, and it's the same for Chris as well, you know, you put the money in, you get some good stuff out of it. If you don't put the money in, if you put a lot less money in, don't expect to get anything big out of it. You're hitting and hoping on a little regard if you're not putting the money in. If you are putting some money in and you are ripping boxes, the odds are more in your favour that you're going to hit something eventually, right? So,
but I tell you what, Billy sent me a really, really, really good trade that I declined. It was for the red, sky blue, the blood colour match. So you've got to think it was good enough that I was like, wow. But I just think that card is card of the year. So.
Message him on Facebook though and see if there's anything you can do. You never know. I know you want it, but you might see.
I don't think there is. I think
fork, mate.
You might offer me what?
Yeah.
Shenanigans. No. I think I want to keep it. So yeah.
No, it's a lovely card to have. Yeah. Cool.
I've never felt so fulfilled getting the stuff for my PC than I have done. Any time other else with like a PC wise than any other product though. I feel like, I've got that. Yeah, maybe there's a few more bits to do, but yeah, I'm pretty there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I think the next time round, my list of stuff that I've got will be coming from Trav. So I've got some stuff coming from Trav next time round. So we'll review that together.
I might go down the same kind of vein with this. So I got my package shipped from Dad's. I had all my bits and pieces for random break stuff that I've had for the last 6 months. So I'll go through just some really quick purchases and just some random shit I didn't realise I had. So E-Pack wise, I'm just trying to tidy up a few loose ends and bits and pieces really. So I picked up the gold match day moments where Jungle Boy beat Luchasaurus in the cage match. So again, that now closed. I've got all the match day moments for year 1, and that's all silver's gold. So that's now completed. So I've closed that off at the end of the year. kept on picking up a few more of the Colour Flow Rainbow achievements. So I picked up the Daniel Garcia, Darby Allin, and Cope. Literally paid like $2 or $3 for each of those. So it amazes me that people don't really value those one bit. So I picked up those 3. And also picked up a couple of SPs. So I picked up a Crimson Dean Malenko and also a Crimson Jerry Lynn. So I've got quite a nice rainbow going of those sort of SPs for these kind of ex-ECW guys, really, which is quite a nice bit to have. Purchase-wise, I went and picked up a red undercard Kane from Prism 2024. I've gone down a bit of a red Kane colour match binge at the moment, trying to get all these kind of red Kanes. So I've kind of picked that up. And that's how I got bits and pieces shipped over. So I had some things from breaks, which, again, I have no memory of even seeing these. But one of the cool things was a Stu Grayson buyback.
Well done. Nice, man.
So I must have had a Dark Order spot or something, some random break. But yeah, it's going to go. I don't know if it's going to year 1 or year 2, but that's something I didn't know I had.
Year 2.
Sorry, what was that?
It's year 2.
Year 2.
The buybacks. The year 1 was year 2, if that makes sense. Or series 1.
So that's quite cool, actually. So that was one that come through quite randomly.
I didn't get one of those little fancy cards with mine.
Did you not? Mm-mm. Yeah, it's just got a little authenticity thing with it.
No, I think no, it didn't come with it.
So it's quite cool though. It's quite a neat little bit. Another card I picked up, which I didn't realise I had, again on the red Kane theme, was a 3-count Kane to 25. So this is like Royal Rumble-ish 2001 Kane, which is a nice one to have. So just kind of like seeing things that I kind of had hit and picked up really. A few bits and pieces which are on the way to you boys, which will break nothing major, but just a few things that I picked up for your spots. So that's on this. I'll post those, and also your Bape cards are on the way as well. So you should get those hopefully over the weekend. So
are we making a bigger distribution of these if we like them? If people,
well, we can now scale up. They didn't get stopped, so we can scale up on them. So the Bapes are on the way, and obviously we'll get those sent out to the roster of the Bape, and that's pretty much it really for me. Just kind of mopping up bits and pieces, to be honest.
Crimson ECW guys, I've got Taz.
Oh yeah, I might grab
yours.
That in that case. Cool, okay, I'll grab that on you for that case.
Jamie, you did remind me of something because you mentioned Cope. I did get my green
confirmed green
EX Cope. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Like I was thinking about EXs, which ones I got, but yeah, and I got it for like really cheap. Like the guy didn't want much for it. I did have to say, look, I do actually PC green Edge / Copes, and he was a bit like, you're fucking with me. I was like, do you not do this, that? And I'm like, no,
just green, thanks.
No, just green. And I think he just thought I was just being an idiot. But
did you get it though? At least that's what you want.
That's what I do. I did. It looks lovely. I think it's out of 90 something, 91. So quick look. No, 61. Jesus.
Happy days.
It's out of 61. I thought it was out of 90.
Green Edge.
That's cool. Green Edge.
And I will just do a plug. So I'm down to the final 5 now of my Leave Here as a Wrestling auto set. I picked up a DDP over Christmas. So if you have an Arn Anderson, a Bret Hart, a Jushin Liger, or a Jericho, and there's one more, I can't remember. But if you have any of those 5 guys, mainly the Arn Anderson or Bret Hart, reach out to me because they are the 2 I have never seen come up, and I need those 2.
The Bret Hart was in our case that we bought, wasn't it?
Aye.
Oh, man. If only you knew that you were going to do the whole set then. You could have just offered everyone.
I need everyone. I need all. Well, I bought the Jay White from Matt, I think. He had the Jay White auto. I think I bought that from him. But yeah, that's the last ones I need. So, and Penta. Penta's the last one. So... yeah, those are the kind of the 5, which I didn't think I'd get stuck on those 5 in the end. I thought it would be like the Hogans or Cody.
I haven't seen Liger.
What's that? Yeah, Liger. There's Liger on
him in another colour.
There's a red that's been on eBay, and there's a white up for like 160, and I'm not paying 160 for a Liger when I paid 100 for Hogan. So yeah, they're the last 5. But if you have any of those, I mean, there's no finder's fee, but if you can just help a brother out, yeah, that'd be really good. I really want to try and close it out relatively soon, especially being so close now. So yeah, we'll see where we go with that. So from the top, it's Arn Anderson, Bret Hart, Liger, Jericho, and Penta.
You would have thought you would have seen Arn. Because it's not like one that people...
No, I did wonder maybe... I am worried that was the whites in everything. Like, was there only Bretts in the purple, blue, and yellow or something, you know?
Well, no, there was definitely a Bret in the white.
White, yeah. But I mean, just in general, I wonder if there's any that aren't, you know? I don't know.
Was it not a coloured one? It was a white one. Oh, wow. I knew one was Paul, but I can't remember what colour it was.
But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, Leaf Heroes final 5, and we'll see how long it takes to work through. But yeah, DDP, I've got that now, so that's another one done, which is cool. So yeah, that's it for purchases from me. So
I would say we're proud of you.
No, I'm not there.
You're not there yet.
We're almost
we're almost
I mean,
proud
it took me 10 years to get the Atomic Chromes, so if I can do this in 3, then I'm happy with that. So yeah, it's all good. So okay, let's move on to our final section, and then we can send us on our way. Quickly run through Top Slam. I'm going to probably dip out a little bit from this because I've not done any Top Slam over Christmas. But Lloydie, you're the king of Slam at the minute. What's been going on?
You missed out something chronic. The thing is that the news isn't necessarily in what sets were bought out, because they're like, don't get me wrong, Cosmic was the best thing that they've done all year. I loved it. I thought it was really nice. It was painful how much it cost, considering what hits you were getting out of it. I felt at the time, I was a bit like Chris is putting his leg up. He got cramp.
It's gone dead.
It's gone dead again.
It's gone.
Got to move about. Sorry.
You got to tell them.
I had a presidential moment the other day. I fell asleep on the couch and on my side while I was playing FIFA. And I woke up and I went stand up, and my leg on the left side was dead, and I just fell over. But luckily, I wasn't in a toilet, like Dave. But yeah, sorry, it's just cramped up and going pins and needles again. So I was just moving about.
I know. I thought you were just like laying back, like I'm not having anything to do with this section. And then I realised you've got the cramp, or
not mean to interrupt you. I will mute myself again.
No. It was funny. Good moment. It was a good moment. Not for you, but for us. There was a lot of Christmassy related stuff that came out. All fantastic, I'm sure. There were some good ones. Like, there was a lot of balls of people and stuff like that. But the thing to actually talk about is what happened on New Year's Eve. It is batshit crazy. So basically, they put out a combo pack, which was 750 diamonds each, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, because the normal packs are about 100 to like 1,500 for like a new product that comes out. But this was a mix of Topps Chrome Black, Midnight, Stadium Club, Revenants, Black Gold, Motif, 5-star, Inception Black, Museum, Culture, Parchment, Apex, Exuberance, Splatter, Merlin, Survivor Series, WrestlePalooza, SummerSlam, Crown Jewel, Clash in Paris, Evolution, Money in the Bank, Backlash, SummerSlam matchups, and base tier 6 orange. But anyway, to as low as to 10, I think, were 1 in every 6 packs. So you were guaranteed an unnumbered legendary. You were to get down to 10 was 1 in 6, but for 5 to or 1 of 1 was out of 12 packs. And we know, like, the 5 to 1 of 1s in most products are like 400 to 4,000. But like, it all depends on what the ratios are, but they're very You're never going to get them, basically. These packs sold out in about 15 or 20 minutes. They flew. It came out like at 6 o'clock. They flew out. They sold out. They said that they're going to... They haven't actually sold out of products. I think they just put a stop on it because they were flying out so quickly. So they said they're going to do another one later on in the new year. And they have obviously normal chrome, sapphire, a few others to do. So I'm sure they'll do more later on in the year. But this was ridiculous. I couldn't buy diamonds quick enough.
They weren't mining them quick enough.
I was like, I'm done spending for a while. I've really got no money to spend on more stuff before new job and getting paid again. So I was just like, and this came out, I was like, fuck that. I'm getting diamonds. Because it was just ridiculous. You never get this in Slam. It was just like they're giving you free like money from the cards you're getting, basically. So if you want to sell them on eBay and you're hitting like out of 5s, out of 10s, it's like, and you're paying like £3 a pack. It's ridiculous. So I didn't hit any 101s, but I hit quite a lot of 5s, hit booklet, I hit a load of out of 50s and out of 25s. I was just raking it in. I was just annoyed when they pulled the plug out of it, to be honest. And I was just like, no, I need to hit this 1 of 1. So, but it was cool. I've been doing trades for the last 2 days. Coolest thing that's happened, I do now have Alpha Academy. Oosh. I have a Notice 1 of 1 from Superfractor from Chrome. I got the finest Maxine Dupree out of 5, and I did get an Akira Tozawa out of 5 as well. How cool is that? I was so happy. So I do have another tag team as well. 'Cause, you know, I love my tag teams apparently. I did get the Motor City Machine Guns. That's for a person with a lisp, that is a terrible thing to say. Galactic Greatness, out of both of them out of 10 in the black. They look amazing. I got a out of 10 Nia Jax. Look at her. My smelly little hole.
Leathery hole.
Leathery hole. And yeah, just there's so much stuff that I got out of this. I was so happy. It's the best thing that I've ever seen happen on Slam. I was so, you know, like when you try to calm down afterwards, you're like, that just happened. I got an AJ and Rhea out of 50. I'm surprised nobody's wanted that and swapped it out with me yet. I got an Apex Brock out of 50. That's cool. It's not Apex Predator. Funnily. Yeah, I just got loads of stuff, man. Loads and loads and loads of good stuff. Very happy with what they did. Where do we go with to answer your question, Jamie? Heritage. But that would probably have Alan Ginter maybe in it as well. We have had Heritage.
Well, they've been
before.
doing the Heritage style.
Dotted in, hasn't it?
Yeah. Daily or whatever.
Heritage style, but not a full set. The last time we had a full Heritage set was, I want to say 2021, but it could have been just 2020.
I do wonder if Top Slam is going to end up being where the classic Tops ends up. So your Tops, like Heritage stuff, will go through that way, and all the other bits and pieces, you know?
Because other sports still release things like Heritage, don't they?
Yeah.
So the last Heritage they did was actually pretty shit. They did one in 2021, which was
not Heritage, is it?
Order background.
Heritage-y.
And but they did like a
still not that Heritage-y though, is it?
Glittery
we want
background. So like a pure like Heritage.
I want to sniff the cardboard.
That'd be quite cool.
I want the pizza box.
Yeah. Even with it, yeah, they've done like, yeah, it's just not. Definitely the legendaries are not like have that Heritage feel. But the old Heritage, like the 2016 Heritage, they did like scans of the actual cards in it, and they look like with the proper rookie card symbols on it and stuff like that. They were really cool. But I don't know, man. Where do we go from Top Slam? They surprise me every couple of months. We go through like I mean, Chris, you nailed it with the Cosmic, because I hoped that they would do it, but I thought they'd gone past that now. But they were waiting to the end of the year to do that, and I thought
quite a nice touch, isn't it? Yeah,
massively. It was like very well. I think, on hindsight, a lot of it's been very well planned. And you know when a big set's coming out, though, and I'll tell you, there's a little hint on this right now. There's a little when there's a big set and you've got to get ready for it. They'll do a Tops Now drop, and then they'll do a special Tops Now card. What's cost about £50, but it comes with an image variation and a lot of diamonds. In that week or the following week, they'll do a massive drop, like a finest or something like that. So they'll gear you up to have diamonds. Just don't get the diamonds and spend them, basically. You just store them up. But that's the thing. Like, now I know that they do these combo packs. I'm just like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to wait for that now. Like, what's the point in buying, like, having massive odds and scrambling to get your legendaries?
Yeah.
Why don't you just wait for your combo packs now and the special stuff they do like that now? So, kind of made me think.
Yeah, I think I might get on some more. Anyway. I'm just not that inspired at the minute, but maybe you might turn a corner. I might be back in.
Oh, mate. I've done
nothing over Christmas at all. So.
It's so nice, man. Like they really did such a great job with
I'll
it.
have a look after we record. I'll sit there and I'll do a pack. I'll be like, oh shit, what have I missed? Damn, son.
Yeah. But like, look, like there's a one of one that still hasn't been hit yet. But that's
it's like the Rumble and WrestleMania stuff, isn't it? They did.
Yeah. And that's like a natty one. That's like the base card. It's so much better. Like, I just don't get why they haven't done it.
All right, I will go on Top Slam after this, and I'll let you know how I get on.
Yes.
Right. All right then. Should we? Okay. We've done a long one tonight. We've got like 2.5 hours, which is
3.5 weeks, so isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a long run, a long time. But we're back to normal now, so we'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. So we'll finish off with all our plugs and all the usual bits and pieces. So, as always, if you want to head over to our Patreon, we are running our competition. So if you sign up for the Patreon in either tier from between now and the end of the month, you can get into the draw to get a very exclusive Kurt Angle auto card. This was signed at the Wrestling Card Guy store in Phoenix. So Tony Vella sort of done the autos for us. So we each have one, and we're going to give the other one away to a Patreon member. If you join the tier 1, you get 1 entry, and if you join the tier 2, you get 2 entries. However, if you do want to enter the competition, you have to be a patron, and you also have to follow the Wrestling Guy store page on Instagram as well for your entry to count. So get into that. Again, we'll be doing the draw in mid-February, so if you sign up between now and then, you'll get involved with that, and you can join on that side of things. Over on the Patreon, we will have our bonus shows throughout the month of January, so watch out for those landing over the next few weeks. And as always, we will have a Squared Roots up later on. During the month of December, both Chris and Lloydie were on Squared Roots, so we have 2 editions of that for December. Chris was a really good boy and picked 5 tracks. Lloydie turned up for the show and said, I've got 8 or 9 that I want to play.
Well, it was supposed to be 8, but we did Deeper Underground as well, didn't we, for you, Jamie?
As an opening track. And then at the very end, we then bunged through at the very end, so you get a bit of a mixtape at the end. So again, if you want that, all the music is available for the Patreon as well. We don't cut the tracks out. You get the full tracks and all the cards that go with it. So do check out that. And again, we have got all our other bits and pieces over on the Patreon as well. So please do join that. And as we said at the beginning of the show, the PW scorecards that Gordo set up for Square Circle Relics, Going to be doing predictions for Wrestle Kingdom and, of course, the Royal Rumble and then the other pay-per-views as well. So get in with the fun for that as well. Boys, anything for you to sign off or plug before we head off?
Go on, Chris.
Always. Cambridge trading cards on eBay. Good God, I finally changed the name. eBay, Instagram, YouTube, it's all the same. It's all uniform, finally. Enough time has passed since leaving my job that I don't have to worry anymore. So I've changed the name. In terms of YouTube stuff, I've had my Bape box, I've had some metal on there. I'm going to edit my advent calendar video this week. And breaking news, we had a channel debut on the advent video, and that was my youngest son, Lucas, joined me for 2 days of ripping packs.
Yay.
He's a star in the making, you know, because we've got, as I said in the last few shows, we've been doing the Mario sticker book, which we have now ordered the last sticker for, 36 packs. So we ordered the last sticker on eBay. So a little bit of a quick story on this one. He got a box for Christmas. He was down to his last 5 packs and we still needed like 15, 20 stickers. So he knew we weren't finishing it with those packs. So he was like, "Oh, I just want to open one." And I could see the look in his face, like a little bit disappointed. So I had another box in my room upstairs in case this situation arose. So I blew his tiny little mind and took him upstairs, and I was like, "I've got something to show you." And I showed him another box, and I've never been as loved as I was in that moment. So we did end up we finished the poster. There's like a front and back post. So we finished that, and we needed one sticker in the end. So yeah, we've ordered that off eBay, and that's done. So nice. Yep, channel debut for Lou. He's had a big week. We're on to the EFL stickers next, but as Jamie said earlier, it's getting a bit hard to find them.
If you find any dupes of Milton Keynes, I will have them, please. If you find any of them.
I don't think I've pulled their shiny badge yet. I might have a few of the thing is with the League 2 ones is they're dual, so it'll be like Milton Keynes and Cambridge on the same sticker.
Is it Championship as well?
Yeah, Championship.
So if you've got any doubles of Millwall, I can send them off to a little boy who loves Millwall.
Definitely have some Millwall, yeah.
Not Millwall. My little boy, 100%. One of my mates.
Well, this is it, isn't it? So, really quickly again, Lewis started supporting Hull City.
I appreciate that.
I mean, I supported Southampton when no one else did. Do you know what I mean?
Villa. So, if you like a team, you like a
Villa,
team.
Yeah, Villa's the same. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it from me.
Okay. Was there any reason? It was just like he liked them.
Just likes Hull. Yeah, just big Hull guy, and they've been doing pretty well in the Championship.
He's a big Hull guy.
He's a big Hull fan. He's a big Northerner. He likes Hull and Doncaster, for fuck's sake.
Do you think he'll like Hull if he visited Hull?
Probably not.
Yeah.
No offence to Hull, but probably not.
I don't think there's much going for Hull, is there, unfortunately, in general?
Got a big bridge.
Big bridge, yeah.
Big bridge.
They got a cool badge, the Tigers. That's about,
The thing is, it's a bit of shit because we're like living here, and it's quite a long way to Hull for like a day trip. But saying that, I know Sunderland fans that go up from here to go with Sunderland and stuff like that. Yeah. Why not?
Southampton's not a quick one either. No, 3.5, 4 hours.
No, it's not.
Cambridge is nice and quick, so I'm happy with that.
True.
I gave up going to Manchester every week. Cool. Lloydie, anything for you?
No, nothing really. I was just saying, like, I went out with my boys on Monday night for like Christmas drinks. Never go out on a Monday night between Christmas and New Year. It's really shit. Like we got into a lock-in and stuff like that in a pub, but it was just really weird. They've run out of beer and stuff. But I did actually ask them because like on the 4 main songs that I did, because obviously Kate Nash is one of them, which wouldn't generally be on my top 5 list, Jamie. But yeah,
it made it.
But I had to put something wrestling related on there. So Kate Nash. But there's 4 other songs, and I did say to my mates, what other songs would they be? And it took them about an hour and a half to figure out what songs they were. They just kept on going, is it this? Is it that? Is it this? And they just didn't anywhere near it. So, that was quite an eye-opener. Not even my nearest and dearest know my music tastes. So there you go. But yeah, nothing else for me. Just I hope everyone has a lovely 2026. And may the ripping lead to lots of one-of-ones.
Yes, one-of-ones all round this year. Come on, let's do it. Yes. Right, so later, boys.
See you later.
And for the last time, fuck John Cena.